Go it alone. Visit frontier.com/Bucks. We'll have more on the Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute pregame show. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Frontier presents Confessions of a Laptop.
Hey, your laptop here. Your slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my friend. It's time to get Frontier fiber optic internet. With upload speeds up to 25 times faster than cable. And because it's fiber optics, it's more resistant to bad weather. Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier fiber optic internet.
Go to frontier.com/YFiber for complete offer details. Service is subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
Hey, Bucs fans, enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just go to Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets plus the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
It's happening. Football is back. Sure, games will look different, but one thing remains the same. Hooters for game day. Hooters is the place to be with 22-ounce Bud Light, and Mick Ultra Big Daddies for only $4.99 all day, every day. And Corona beer buckets for $20 on the weekends. Show your Bucs pride with a collectible Buccaneer cup filled with an absolute Jolly Roger for $5. Staying in? Visit order.hooters.com for pickup or delivery. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983.
Bucs fans, game day is back. And while it might look a little different this year, the good times, smooth drinks, and tailgate excitement will never change when you're cheering on the Bucs with Jameson. So pull up a seat, pour a smooth Jameson ginger and lime, and enjoy game day with Jameson. Go Bucs! Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, product of Ireland. Copyright 2020, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucs football on 98 Rock.
Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fire them caps.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute pregame show continues with a cut above the rest.
Downfield toward Mike Evans. It is a caught ball. Touchdown Tampa Bay.
Brought to you by St. Leo University. Proud to be the exclusive educational partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Visit stleo.edu to learn more.
A 40-yard touchdown catch by Mike Evans. Wow.
Now, Bucs team reporter Casey Phillips.
Casey Phillips here with linebacker Kevin Minter. So, Kevin, first of all, congratulations on making it to the playoffs. And what has it been like getting to watch a lot of the people in this organization, including yourself, get a chance to do it for the first time here?
Thank you, first and foremost. But yeah, it's cool. It's obviously fun. It's the work we put in. This season, we had a few up and downs, but we obviously we were able to put it together towards the end, and we're looking good going into the playoffs, man. I definitely believe we're one of the hot teams. Teams don't want to play us, and if we execute well, I feel like we can make it all the way in this thing. So.
Yeah, good reason for them to not want to play you guys. Yeah, you're right. Winning the last 4 in a row, you guys seem to be just exactly where you'd want to be at this time of year. And of course, the defense overall, another amazing year for you guys. And I wanted to hear for you, what went through your mind when you realized that you'd be having to step into Devin's role for both the game that decided seeding and this first playoff game?
Just play my game. Honestly, it's kind of business as usual. You know what I'm saying? Coach always talked about next man up, and that's what it was. Honestly, I'm really the only one in the linebacker room with playoff experience. So it's like I'm going in. I've been here before. You know what I mean? So when my number was called, I'm like, whatever, let's get it.
Is there any advice that you have for some of the guys that haven't done it before in terms of what the playoffs are like? And have you been, especially you are, one of the captains of this team, is there anything like that you've been feeling like you needed to share with guys?
Just for the most part, just to get too caught up in the moment. You know what I mean? You just stay in your game. Things will work out. You know, it's really all about execution. You know, and it's obviously like that in the regular season, but in the playoffs even more so because everything's a little faster. You know, guys a little bit more physical. You know, it's obviously a lot more on the line. So, you know, it's just doing your job and doing your job very well, and you know, but just not getting too caught up in the in the lights of it because it can get pretty crazy. You know, especially a team like this. I mean, we obviously you know, been the hot topic all season, you know, with 12 being our quarterback. So it's like, you know, spotlight been on us. So, but, you know, with that being said, it's really just, you know, about honing in on what we got to do to make this run and, you know, and not, you know, reading the news clippings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that probably has been helpful. The fact the spotlight has been on you the whole season and not just starting now with a new thing to get used to. We're talking to linebacker Kevin Minter. And what are the most challenging things about the role that you're going to be playing this week in this defense, you know, in terms of Todd Bowles' scheme and what the inside linebackers are asked to do? And for you personally, what are some of the most challenging aspects of it?
You know, just honestly, just leading this team. You know, the calls are the calls. It's stuff we've been doing all year. You know, I know we know it. It's really just, you know, getting guys through that rough patches in the game. Because at the end of the day, I mean,
what's up, y'all? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
I mean, they're not a bad team at all, by no means. Especially with 11 at quarterback. So, with that being said, just keeping guys focused and keeping guys, you know, eyes on the prize. You know, it's about the W. You know what I mean? And having short-term memory on, you know, plays that they may actually make. You know, and but while also, you know, focusing on us making ours. So, you know.
Yeah, and Coach Arians brought up that point that, you know, they may have a losing record overall, but whenever Alex Smith is the quarterback, they definitely don't. I believe they're 5-1 with him back there. So what are the things that you guys know you're going to need to look out for with this Washington offense overall?
Just, you know, kind of containing, you know, try our best, you know, contain 17. He's a great receiver for him. 82, you know, Logan, he's been playing great this year. And, try to maybe rattle Alex Smith a bit. You know, it's obviously easier said than done with him being, you know, he's still a vet, regardless of, you know, the situation with his leg. I mean, he's still really poised in that pocket, and he's definitely delivering that ball. And we got to get to him, you know, as best as we can.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and good luck in this game.
Thank you.
A Cut Above has been brought to you by St. Leo University, proud to be the exclusive educational partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Visit stleo.edu to learn more. The Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute pregame show
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a park ranger, but the only quotes they'd probably give you would be about the beauty of a fallen leaf or ripples in a pond, not the kind that could save you money on your policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who's an expert navigator of the insurance landscape. They could use their expertise to guide you on ways to save hundreds on your policies, while leaving it up to your park ranger to save the wilderness and any endangered picnic baskets. Go online to geico.com/local to find a Geico agent near you.
Buccaneers fans, this season add a little kick to your game day with the award-winning Blood Brothers Bloody Mary Mix. Obsessed with quality and freshness, every bottle features a robust blend of spices, fresh natural ingredients, and one-of-a-kind taste. This handcrafted, locally made family recipe is sure to bring a win to your game days. Blood Brothers is the official Bloody Mary mix
with Stephon Diggs at wide receiver, you're probably having a very good day. Colts wideout Michael Pittman Jr. also provided good value, especially since T.Y. Hilton struggled with just a handful of targets. Tonight, Antonio Brown looks to be the most likely player for the Bucs to reach his value level in fantasy. Against Atlanta, he caught 11 of 14 targets for 138 yards and a pair of touchdowns. And with Mike Evans dealing with his hyperextended knee, it could mean added looks for Brown and Rob Gronkowski. As for tournaments on Sunday, you can expect running back Derrick Henry to be owned by a lot of people. So a smart play would be to pivot to Baltimore's J.K. Dobbins, who has scored a touchdown in each of his last 6 games. Plus, Saints running back Alvin Kamara and wide receiver Michael Thomas are expected to be back for their game against the Bears. Thomas missed the last 3 weeks of the season with an ankle injury, while Kamara missed last week due to COVID-19 protocols. Good luck. That is your fantasy football update. Geico has great news. There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. Go to geico.com, and in 15 minutes, you could save 15% or more on car insurance. We'll have more on the Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute pregame show. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
What's up, y'all? Hit that like button.
Any door, and this for just any ignition, connected to just any transmission, in just any vehicle, then perhaps it would be okay to buy it from just anyone. But this is not just any car. It's a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz. Every detail has been inspected and road tested by highly skilled Mercedes-Benz technicians. And it's all backed by an unlimited mileage warranty, which makes the decision of where to buy one simple. Your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. The certified pre-owned sales event going on now through March 1st. Enjoy a credit of up to $1,500 toward your first 2 monthly payments through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Shop online or drop by your local dealer today.
Credit towards your first 2 months payment available only to qualified customers on select certified pre-owned models. See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on this offer and certified pre-owned warranties.
For a test drive, visit Mercedes-Benz of Tampa, Fields Motor Cars, Crown Eurocars, Mercedes-Benz of Sarasota, Mercedes-Benz of Clearwater, and Mercedes-Benz of Wesley Chapel. Or online at suncoastmercedes-benz.com.
Bucs fans, game day is back. And while it might look a little different this year, the good times, smooth drinks, and
who got up in here, man? Hit that like, subscribe. Who got up in here? Roll call. Go Bucks.
Pull up receipts. Pour a smooth Jameson ginger and lime, and enjoy game day with Jameson. Go Bucks. Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Product of Ireland. Copyright 2020, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Bucs fans, when shopping for your game day celebrations, don't forget to pick up your favorite variety of Lay's potato chips and Tostitos. Tostitos and Lay's are an essential part of the game day tradition and the official chip of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whether you're at Raymond James Stadium or hosting Bucs fans at home, make sure Lay's and Tostitos are a part of your game day ritual. Go Bucs!
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That like button, people.
Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fire them drums.
This is the Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute pregame show. Will the weather affect the game? Let's go down to the field and TJ reads.
Cool, crisp night in Landover, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C., as the Buccaneers get set to play on the natural grass surface there. Right now, the current temperature right at about 40 degrees, but the feels like is around 28 degrees. The temperature will drop a little bit as the game goes on, and it will probably be in the upper 30s, somewhere around 37, 36 degrees. Not horrible. The best news is no real discernible wind either here for this matchup tonight, as it's really the first Buccaneer cold weather game of the year. So we're about set to go with the teams heading out onto the field, warming up one final time. There are your weather and field conditions in this one as we take a look at Tom Brady getting loose on the FedEx Field turf. This will be his 43rd playoff game coming up here tonight that he quarterbacks. He's won 30 of them, including 6 Super Bowls. We'll see how that goes. I have waited 13 years to say it is a wild card playoff game tonight, and Gene and Dave will have the kickoff of the Bucs and Washington after this timeout.
After everything you've been through lately, time apart's a good thing. I mean, maybe your home needs a vacation from you too. And you can clear your mind with Florida's most fresh air adventures in Tampa Bay. Dive into sunny water sports, traipse down trails and lush state parks, or explore Tampa Riverwalk's miles of waterfront views and outdoor dining. There's even
Let's go Bucks, Gutter. Right, Jay Gutter. Where you been, Gutter?
See how getting away can
Haven't
actually
seen you in a while. Where you been, Jay Gutter?
TampaBay.com.
You want your kids to be ready for anything. At Johns Hopkins All Children's, we know that good health sets them up for success. When you need us, we're here, ready to care for your little one with the big future.
Dropping is Newton, dropping Newton. He's hit. He's clobbered to the backfield. He is dropped by a blitz.
Oh, the Seahawks lost? The Seahawks lost. Wait a minute. What?
Delivering world-class medicine closer to home.
The Seahawks lost to the Rams. I didn't even know that. Good.
Buccaneers football. Welcome to the 2020 Tampa Bay Buccaneers season.
This is a great group. It's going to be a fun for us to come together and to see how we can make it all work.
My glass is full. Game 16 recap. Having already clinched a playoff berth against Detroit, the Buccaneers were looking to close out the 2020 regular season with a win against a tough divisional foe.
Lost at home too.
And early on, it appeared
overrated defense trash. Like I said, where old boy at? Where the Seahawks fan at? I told you they defense trash. They lost the wild card game at home. The Seahawks, their defense trash. He was 30 points. Jay Gutter, take care of the fam, Gutter. Trying to find football job. What's up, Mike Merritt? I'm about to watch some I'm not used to. The Bucks in the playoffs. Wow. We made the playoffs. Yeah, all right, Gutter. Boy, that's the one team I'm worried about. If the Saints could just lose, oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be great. I know. I want the Saints to lose, but I don't want to play them. That's the one team I don't want to see. I don't want to see the Saints. It's like they got our number almost. It's like they got our number. I don't want to see the Saints. Anybody else but the Saints.
With the win, the Pewter Pirates finished the regular season 11-5 while riding a 4-game winning streak into the playoffs.
Got a great opportunity ahead of us, and we've got to go try to take advantage of it.
It's game time, Tampa Bay. Buccaneers
football is
here.
Thanks, Jason.
NFC wildcard game.
Do anything now, you got to earn it, and that's what it comes down to: who earns it, and who puts the preparation in, and who goes out and executes when the pressure's on.
Live from FedEx Field in the nation's
capital, like
the Buccaneers versus Washington.
It should be a lot. It probably be a lot of people
Tampa Bay
tonight.
Buccaneers. Gene Deckerhoff.
Let's see.
The Buccaneers in the playoffs for the first time since 2007, and we are ready to work against the Washington football team. Tampa Bay 11-5, the Washington Club 7-9, but they win the NFC East Division. And for the third time in playoff history, at least modern playoff history, a team with a losing record wins a division and plays in the playoffs. And earlier today, we learned that their number one quarterback, Alex Smith, has been scratched due to a calf injury. Scott Novak is our referee. He'll handle the coin toss. Here's Scott.
That's heads.
All right, so get the proper sound here.
That's heads. That's tails. Your choice. Choice is heads. It's tails. You want to toss? Washington will defer. You want the ball? That's what you want to kick. Start the first half. Tampa Bay will receive.
Get that light.
Scott Novak has worked
That
2
means
games
you
as a
can't
referee
lose, right? Oh,
earlier
good,
this year
good.
against the Buccaneers, and we won both of them at Detroit and at
I can't watch it because
the starting lineup is brought to you by Advent
I can't show it, y'all. Hit the like button,
Here
though.
in a
I get
network
flagged
of
down.
locations.
He
Advent
said
Health
go
is here
FSU
to
the
help
fuck
you feel
Brady.
whole. Learn more at yourcareyournetwork.com. Well, we did not win the toss, Dave. But by golly, we're going to have the football first. So let's talk about the offense. Here's the starting five of the offensive line. It's been a solid offensive line and probably
hit that like button, please. People, hit that like.
They do tonight against a very powerful pass rushing defense of the Washington football team. Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirfs will start at tackle. Ali Marpet and Alex Kapp with the guards, and then the pivot is Ryan Jensen. Starting wide receivers, welcome back Mike Evans. He went down to an injury late in the first quarter a week ago, and we were very, very concerned. He is active and will start today, along with Chris Godwin. The Bucs will start two tight ends. Rob Gronkowski, not new to the postseason playoffs. He and his teammate Tom Brady are very familiar with postseason play in the month of January and early February. The starting running back, Ronald Jones. The other tight end will be Cameron Brate. And, of course, the GOAT, Tom Brady, will make his 43rd appearance in a playoff game, his 42nd start in postseason play, and miles and miles ahead of anybody even near.
Let's go.
It's amazing.
And just think of the effect that has on his fellow teammates, especially guys that haven't been to a playoff in their career, like Levante David and some of these younger guys. Just anything that comes out of Tom Brady's mouth right now is they're going to hang on every word because he's been here far more than anybody else.
Well, the opening kickoff is brought to you by Beef
Jason.
Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. See you.
I might switch from Gene Deckerhoff though, Jason, because I can get the live games on online.
1-yard line, slips and falls, brings it out to the 10, to the 20-yard line, and runs into a wall of white. He's dropped shy of the 20-yard line. So a short kickoff, a 19-yard return. The Bucs are in business. This quarter is brought to you by Rubenstein Law. 1-800 car accident, truck accident, motorcycle accident, or slip and fall. We'll call Rubenstein Law 1-800 FL Legal. Tom Brady of the Bucs. We wear red jerseys, pewter pants. The Washington Football Club in all white, and the Bucs go to work from the just short of the 20-yard line from the 19, moving left to right. Brady swings in motion, and Brady will play action fake and drops back to throw. Wants to go deep, hocks the arm, fires to the ball, throw it away. Had a receiver in the area, Chris Godwin, but decided, hey, there's a defender on here. We got a lot of plays left of this ball game. I'm just going to get rid of the ball and second down and 10.
Just immediately went to a play action. They got the two tight end run look, and he was waiting on Godwin, but linebacker number 48, Kendricks, got underneath and in the throwing lane to Godwin. So Tom Brady, running out of time, threw it in the open field, incomplete.
Bucs face second down and 10. Send blitzing pressure from the right side. Brady's pass caught, ball at the 30 to the 34-yard line. A flag throw. And Mike Evans with a catch, and he may have shoved the defender away. There's a flag on the field.
Hit the like button.
Our first playoff game since 2007. We have played the Redskins, or the Washington football team, twice in postseason play. 1-1, lost one.
They might call this one on Mike Evans, but it doesn't.
Hit the like. Hit the like. Please hit the like button, people.
Referees are huddled up talking about it now, but I didn't see a whole lot going on right there.
Scott Novak will let us know. He is the referee.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense, number 29. 15 yards will be added to the dead ball spot. Automatic. First down.
Well, it was an offensive or defensive pass interference. Kendall Fuller reached up and grabbed the face mask of Mike Evans, and the Buccaneers will get the first down via the penalty. Mike made the catch. Good to see Mike Evans.
Hit the like.
Most of this week, he was listed as questionable. The last injury report, questionable. But he makes a catch in traffic, hangs onto the ball, and gets 15 yards. I think we'll take the penalty.
Right, and I tell you, this is a great route. He's lined up wide to the left. He gets Fuller going up the field, runs by him, and then slams on the brake to come back. Looks like he's running well.
First down, the Buccaneers. Antonio Brown in motion. Rojo will run to the left. Finds daylight. Hey, he's out of his Fournette. I beg your pardon. He's across the 40-yard line. He's got a first down run. So Leonard Fournette gets the start, or at least he was in on that play. Rojo was listed as the starter for tonight's ball game, but a nice run. You get the run game going against this fearsome
number 73,
front four.
The offense is reporting as eligible, number 73. And this is one of those zones, but they split the back. So they have Gronkowski on the left. He comes across the formation, blocks Sweat, who springs it open for Rojo, or Fournette.
Fournette runs for the second time in a row. He gained 9 on the first carry, moves the chain and the sticks on this carry. And the Buccaneers get our second first down on the opening drive. Washington won the toss, deferred to the second half. Tom Brady and the Bucs offense licking their chops. They have been as hot as any team in the National Football League in the first quarter. Since the Detroit game, they remember he had trouble getting going in the first quarter.
Yes, and the Bucs have, over the course of the season, had a few of those, but in recent weeks, they've really come out fast and started well.
Shotgun formation, Brown in motion, fakes the jet sweep, throws a pass, a dart caught ball. Godwin inside the Washington 20-yard line. Boy, a dart thrown by Tom Brady.
Woo!
And Godwin makes the catch. And that's another first down for the Buccaneers.
Boy, off his clicking.
Skinny post. Godwin lined up on the right. Little play action. They run Antonio Brown through the backfield. Fake the jet sweep. The linebacker chases, which leaves it open in that second level for Tom Brady to get it to Godwin.
17-yard catch by Chris Godwin. Montez Sweat, one of those 4 first-round draft picks in the front 4, has gone to the sideline. Apparent injury. Don't know exactly how long he'll be out. From the 18-yard line.
Hold on 1 second.
Godwin in the area, but well-covered safety over the top. And
What's up, man?
10% with him. But the Buccaneers are in the Frontier Communications red zone. Will face second down and 10. Rely on your ultimate teammate, Frontier. Don't go it alone. Sweat injured here in the first quarter. Don't know the extent of the injury. Don't know when it happened. They send a blitzer up the gut, and Brady just got rid of the ball, but Brady was hit.
Big Jonathan Allen, defensive tackle, was in Brady's face and wound up knocking him down, but had to get rid of it.
It is third down handoff, and Fournette spins and gets ahead inside the 11-yard line.
First down.
Nice spin move, a double spin move by Leonard Fournette, and the Buccaneers get closer to that goal line. Jeremy Reeves, strong safety, makes the tackle. The Buccaneers face third down.
Really a great run. There was some penetration on that right side where Fournette was going. He was able to spin, get back over the center, and then spin again. And really made this third down manageable. Remember, the strength of this Washington defense is their pass rushers. And when you get in third down situations, you can keep it less than 5. You're going to find some success tonight.
Bucs convert 43.5% of the time. It's third down and 3. Brady wants to throw, looks throws toward threw it away. Got rid of the ball. That'll bring up fourth down.
Damn.
And decision time for Bruce Arians early in the ball.
I kicked 3.
Moved the ball extremely well.
No decision to be made.
Frontier red zone and can't get
Who missing blocks?
into the paint.
I think you got to take the points on this one and have a successful drive. Tom Brady's was good coverage, and actually the protection held up pretty well. Tom Brady started to the left, didn't see anything he liked, looked back to the right side, wound up getting to his third and fourth read and had to throw it away.
Ryan Suckup will attempt a 29-yard field goal. Buccaneers on their opening possession trying to get 3 on the road on this super wild card weekend. Buccaneers have the ball first. The kick by Suckup is right between the uprights, and the Buccaneers score our first possession. It's 3-0. And with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $1,500.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like.
Hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. 3-0 Bucs early. Let's take a timeout.
At Florida Cancer Specialists, we provide world-class care close to home. Because when you're fighting cancer in these unprecedented times,
hit the like button.
Most advanced treatments, national clinical trials, and 24/7 access to an oncology care manager. We have a single-minded focus on the safety of our patients, as well as our courageous physicians, nurses, and staff members. And we're with you every step of the way. More at flcancer.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Tampa and throughout Florida.
The all-new Hyundai Elantra is the only vehicle in its class to offer completely wireless Apple CarPlay, so you can seamlessly connect to all your smartphone apps without a cable. It's technology that's easy to get attached to.
For a limited time, get the all-new Hyundai Elantra starting at only $19,650. Now with complimentary maintenance. Visit buyhyundai.com today. Call 813-867-0006 for details.
The ultimate tailgating, head over to Lazy Days RV, the world's largest RV dealership. Choose from over 1,500 RVs from the nation's largest selection of RV brands. Plus, at Lazy Days, experience up to $10,000 in exclusive benefits that only Lazy Days offers. And visit Florida's largest RV accessory store for a huge selection of tailgating RVs in all shapes and sizes.
I got 23 people watching. Hit that like button. Only 11 likes. Come on, y'all. 27 people. Come on. Hit the like button.
Lead 3-0 on the opening field goal drive and injury update brought to you by Advent Health with award-winning care and a network of convenient locations. Advent Health is here to help you feel whole. Learn more at yourcareyournetwork.com. For the Redskins, Gene, you did mention Montez Sweat did come out of the game. It looked like that he was having his back looked at initially. He was pointing to his back. He's being evaluated. We'll give you a further update there as the Buccaneers get ready to go out.
Hit the like button. We got 30 people in here, 12 likes. Hit the like.
Special teams player of the week kicks a 29.
What's up, John?
And the Bucs lead early 3-0. 70 yards on the opening drive. That's impressive.
What's up?
And that was their goal, was to start fast. And that's what
I was on vacation.
The last several weeks.
Went on vacation.
For the middle part of that season, making things happen early in ball games.
Bradley Pinion will put toe to leather. Bucs are up 3-0, and Pinion does his thing. That's another touchback. He had 85 in the regular season, tops by far in the National Football League. And that means Taylor Heineke, who learned earlier this afternoon he would be the starter in tonight's playoff game, will get his first start in the postseason. There's a flag on the kickoff. See what the
Let's go, defense.
And it may have been on the return unit. Scott Novak will let us know. He is the referee. He lives in Miami.
There is no foul for illegal formation on the kicking team. First down.
Well, we got that out of the way early. Buccaneers, the final game on this Saturday of Super Wild Card Weekend. Earlier today, Buffalo took care of business, beat the Colts. Good football game. L.A. stunned Seattle. Here's the first snap to Heineke. Will hand the ball off. Gibson finds nowhere to go, and he's tackled for a loss. Back on the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Good penetration, and welcome back, Jack.
You ain't running on Tampa, baby. Fire the cannons. You ain't running on Tampa. Thanks, those of y'all.
Yes, if you're Ron Rivera and you're Scott Turner, the offensive coordinator, you don't want to put a lot of pressure on him early. See if you get the ground game going.
Yeah,
that did not happen on that play.
And that's what Shaq Barrett all year has done a tremendous job of setting that edge. And they have a little delayed draw type handoff, but they're trying to get outside. And Shaq Barrett gets up the field and denies it.
Terry McLaurin is wide to the left. Empty backfield for Heineke. Will drop the throw. Looks upfield, cocks the arm, throws deep ball downfield. It's a incomplete pass. Almost a great catch. Diving for it, and just beyond the fingertips of the intended receiver, Cam Sims. Sims out of Alabama has been a slot receiver this entire season, and boy, he was open by far, and the pass just sailed.
He was, and I'm not sure why, because there were two defenders in the area, and they both let him go. Jordan Whitehead was one of them. I think Murphy Bunting was the other, and I'm not sure why they just let him run free right up the middle of the field.
Heineke had a shot to get a big play. It's third down and long. Third down at 14. Heineke dropping pressure. Gets the pass underneath. Caught ball. Tackle made. Well short of the line to make.
Yeah.
Tackle right at the 26-yard line. Crossing.
Yeah. Let's go.
And the Buccaneers score 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and out, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
And the Washington football team. Tampa Bay leading 3-0.
In third and long, you're going to play a little bit softer here. The Bucs have that cover 2 with the linebackers playing with depth and force Heineke to drop it down underneath and then come up and make a tackle on the open field. It's exactly how you draw it up.
Tress Way will punt to Jaden Mickens. Way stands around the Washington 12-yard line. Gets a good snap from Sundgren. Puts a left toe into it. Maybe returnable. At the 24-yard line, Mickens looks for the wall to develop none. He spins to the 31-yard line. Minimal return. And the Buccaneers will start just outside the 30-yard line. Much better field position to begin this second drive than we had earlier. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Hey, Bucks
Man, I
fans,
can't find
in
this
the
game
Ford
anywhere.
VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just go to Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets plus the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
I like that, Jay Gutter. Yep.
Frontier presents
Yep.
Confessions of a Laptop.
Hey, your laptop here. Your slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my friend. It's time to get Frontier Fiber.
We're going to be in every game because of our
Upload speeds
defense.
up to 25 times faster than cable. And because it's
I feel we're going to be in every game because of our defense.
Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier Fiber Optic Internet.
Go to frontier.com/yfiber for complete offer details. Service is subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
This is where it all began 35 years ago. I'm a little heavier and a little grayer, but we've been giving the same quality and service for the last 35 years. When you visit Ackerman Jewelers, we take care of you like your family, and we'll always take care of everything we sell you. Our designer lines that set us apart are Takori, Simon G, Forevermark, and our exclusivity with Hearts on Fire. We're grateful to be serving the generations to come. We'd like to invite you to visit our 2 locations in Tampa Bay, Ehrlich Road, and our new location on Kennedy Boulevard.
Without question, Florida weather changes fast and changes often. And when severe weather threatens, you need to know where it is and when it's going to hit. That's why Max Defender 8, the most
Oh, the Bucks
advanced
game. I can't get the
weather
Bucks
radar
game
in
to watch
Florida,
it.
is the best tool to help you plan, prepare, and protect.
Hit that like button, people.
After a storm. Whenever lives are on the line, why settle for second best? Trust Max Defender 8 radar. Only on News Channel 8. On your side.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Fox Football on 98 Rock.
Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fire their traps. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 3-0. We went 70 yards on the opening series of this wild card game and settle for a Ryan Suckup 29-yard field goal. 3-0 score with 70 yards of offense on the first series. That's a good start for Byron Leftwich and his offense. So far, so good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That front 4 of the Washington football team now has Montez Sweat back in the ball game. He went to the sideline with an injury.
Number 73, the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 73.
4 first-round draft picks: Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, and Jonathan Allen. Brady takes the snap, hands the ball off, and Fournette will run to the right. He's snagged and dropped for minimal gain. In fact, he may have lost a yard. Bucks were able to run the ball on a couple of runs by Fournette in the first series, and that time Montez Sweat just gummed up the works and made the tackle.
I don't know.
11.
And they had Haig off the line.
We
on
won.
the right. He was trying to attract or fake Sweat, the defensive end, to come up the field so that the guard could trap him, and it didn't work as planned, and that's why Fournette got caught in the backfield.
Leonard Fournette was in the huddle, and now it's an empty backfield for Tom Brady. Brady has Fournette wide to the right as a receiver. 3 receivers left. Here is the snap, and here comes pressure. Brady throws a pass inside, caught ball, stiff arm by Godwin, dives to the first down.
Yeah.
Need to reach the 41-yard line, and with that great second effort.
Let's
Godwin
go.
will move the sticks. It should be a Buccaneer first down on a catch of 11 yards.
Yeah.
Really a nice job. There's 3 receivers to the left, and Godwin just pushes up a little bit and is able to break across the linebacker's face, Bostic, and find that open zone, and Brady throws a bullet to him and gives him an opportunity to make a move and get a first down.
Looked like on that goal-to-go situation that Godwin had been open, covered by a linebacker. Gronkowski shifts to the right side. Bucks will run the ball up the gut. It is Fournette snagging his way out across the 45 to near the 47-yard line. Chase Young, number 2 pick overall in the NFL draft this past spring out of Ohio State, made the stop. He's known as a pass rusher, 7.5 sacks, but he also can bring down running backs.
Yeah, and Fournette does a nice job of carrying Young.
Number 73, the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 73.
I tell you, the fact that they can run the football early in this game is really going to help this offense control the game.
Here is the snap on second down, running to the left is Fournette. He's still fighting for extra yardage, gets it close to midfield. They'll see his knee down around the 48-yard line. Bucks with work ahead.
Fournette run that thing hard.
And about 2. Michael Kendricks.
Fournette running hard today, boy.
Woo. From Chase Young.
Beast.
And the Buccaneers will face third down and third down and 4 it is.
Fournette running that thing.
Buccaneers settle for a Ryan Suckup field goal on the opening possession of the ball game.
You got to get a touchdown,
Washington
man.
won the toss deferred. See what Tom Brady comes up with on third down and 4.
You got to get a touchdown
Brady
here.
waits the snap. Sidecar to his left. That's Leonard Fournette. We're playing without Shady McCoy today. He is inactive. Trick receivers to the right. Here is the snap. Brady will not throw. There is a stoppage of play, and a flag has been thrown.
Offense.
The ball being snapped. Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Fuck.
Third down.
Well, we get the penalty out of our way, don't we? That's the first penalty of the ball game. And it is a delay of game.
Please reset the game clock to 7 minutes, 33 seconds, 7:33.
That's very rare for Tom Brady and the Bucs offense to suffer a delay of game.
And you could hear him barking out, changing the play. And they tried to do it the last second and just ran out of time.
Third down at 9 now instead of third down at 4. Bucs need to reach the Washington 49. Here comes a delay blitz, and Brady throws a strike caught ball. No, dropped by Mike Evans. Begging for it. Thought he had it in his mitts and could not hang on.
Mike Evans.
He had the size.
He'll drop that bitch. Mike Evans will drop that ball. I told y'all. Oh, Mike Evans is. Oh, he's amazing.
And Fuller really.
That dude be getting dropping that damn ball, man. Dang, Mike Evans be dropping balls.
Back to the quarterback, but Fuller gets a good jump and he's able to get his hand in there and knock the ball away.
Okay, so somebody got their hand in there.
Bradley Pinion stands around the Buccaneer 27-yard line, awaits the snap. Sims is deep to return. Pinion gets the kick away. And it will come down a fair catch signal for and made by Steven Sims at the 14-yard line. Buccaneers 3, Washington football team nothing, and Washington has the ball for the second time. Let's take a timeout.
While you watch the game, consider this. The human body has more than 650 muscles, but the only muscle that never rests is the heart. Maybe that's why true courage never rests either.
You're looking all right. We're looking good. You're looking good.
Health supports the courage in every athlete and the incredible inside us all. Advent Health is a proud partner of the Orlando Magic, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Daytona International Speedway, and the official medical provider of Run Disney.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm proud because we build 5G right. We started with the network more people rely on, added 5G nationwide for millions of Americans, including those right here in Tampa, and the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband in more and more places where people need massive capacity and ultra-low lag. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
Bold statement. Saving money with Geico is almost better than watching football. Think about it. When you're watching the game, yelling at the quarterback to throw the ball, throw it. Williams is wide open. Why are you doing this to me? Use that rocket arm. Come on. They don't listen to you. But if you went into a Geico office and yelled, "Someone please help me save some money on car insurance," everyone would hop to it, except the intern because it's his first day and he doesn't even have a computer yet. See? Better. Switch and save with Geico. It's almost better than sports.
At Tampa Electric, we know our customers depend on safe, affordable, clean, and reliable energy. That's why we're working to move overhead power lines underground, strengthen our system to weather storms, install advanced technology to keep you informed about outages and restoration times, and double our solar power generation by 2023. Because we're committed to lighting the way to a brighter future for you and the ones you love. Learn more at tampaelectric.com/reliability.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3, Washington football team nothing. No fans on the Stadium FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. 41 degrees at kickoff. Wind about 8 miles an hour should not affect the passing game. Buccaneers go 70 yards on the opening series. I mentioned 3 and out on the second series. We got 1 first down on a Chris Godwin catch. And then a 5-yard delay of game penalty changed the complexion of a third down play, and the Buccaneers forced to punt. But Bradley Pinion does his thing. He has pinned the Washington football team inside their 15-yard line with another good punt. Bruce Arians is 2-1 against the Washington football team all time. He's 1-2 in postseason play. Trying to notch his second win tonight. Let's see if we can pull it off. In Landover from the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
Heineke drops back to throw, looks upfield, under pressure, throws the ball and threw it away. He was out of the tackle box, had a receiver in the area, just had to throw it to the feet of
I
Gibson.
didn't really
Antonio
do much of
Gibson,
the
who
fridge.
was
I need
in
made
the
a
area,
box
but well
because
covered, and Heineke, the right
I'm gonna put
decision,
the
just
food
get
there.
rid
It's
of the
gonna
ball.
spoil. You can take it away.
He did a good job of throwing that ball on the ground to Gibson because Levante David was running full speed and would have intercepted it. And walked in the end zone. It's a good awareness by Heineke that Levante David was in the area and just get rid of it.
Yeah, I still
Taylor
gotta keep
Heineke
my
starting in the
food. I
place of
want
the
180.
injured Alex Smith. Smith 5-1 this season as a starter. Here's the snap. Heineke feeds the ball to Gibson, slams his way off right guard, gets ahead to around the 18-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4, and we'll bring up third down and 6. Tampa Bay with a 3-0 lead. And the Washington football team with their second possession trying to earn a first down. They were 3 and out on their first.
And Kevin Minter on the tackle on this one, along with Shaq Barrett. Kevin
Okay,
Minter
Irv got it.
in for Devin White. He had 9 tackles last week, and he's one of those reliable veterans who plays all the special teams and has stepped up in some key situations to play linebacker on defense.
Heineke behind a good Washington football team offensive line will face third down.
Oh, give me a fillet of
Looks to his right, throws to his right. It is a club ball at the 40 to the 45 near midfield, and here's Cam Sims. Over Alabama wide receiver makes the catch for the second
can you bring
time.
back just the fillet of
In this ball game, Cam Sims is wide open, deep in the Buccaneers secondary.
fresh now.
Yeah, they're in a bunch formation on the right, and somehow two defenders.
Oh, if you no, make it fresh, Barramundi. And make sure to get a packet.
On a deep corner all by himself, and like Edwards,
Maybe get the Southern Fried Chicken one. I like that one kind of.
Make the tackle, but there was some confusion in
Thanks, Irv. I saw you, Irv. Thanks, Irv, for the donation, man.
Ready to go again, first down at the Buccaneers.
Thanks, Irv.
Run the ball to the right. Antonio Gibson snagged by the ankles and dropped. Antoine Winfield Jr. grabbed him by the
Irv got it.
A throw for lost tackle. And the Washington football team in Buck territory for the first time.
Yeah, come on.
3-0.
Offense playing around.
Yeah, Antoine Winfield Jr., he was blitzing off the right side, and because it was a run, he was able to see
offensive line.
chase the runner down before they got to the far edge.
Gibson shaken up on that play. May have twisted an ankle, not sure. He was tangled by the ankle. He goes to the sideline. J.D. McKissick in his 4th year out of Arkansas State checks it. It will be second down 11. Moving to left, right to left. Washington dropping to throw. Pressure. Ball tipped to the line. Oh, it's picked off. Intercepted to the 42-yard line by Sean Murphy Bunting. He runs the ball to the 40, to the 30-yard line. Heineke will not bring him down. The whistles blown and the play. It's an interception by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive he caught the ball. But then
He caught it, but he was touched down by McLaurin. And what happened was Levante David did a delayed
Defense,
blitz.
baby.
He was able to beat the run.
Let's go.
That Heineke was throwing, so it wound up fluttering short. And Murphy Bunting was able to step in front of McLaurin, make the catch.
Ruling on the field is that the ball is intercepted and the
Yeah.
runner is down by contact.
Yeah.
He was touched by McLaurin before he got up, so that's
the
accurate.
Bucks with a turnover, a takeaway near midfield. We lead 3-0. This is the Bucks Radio Network.
Yeah.
Hey, Bucks fans, enter the
Defense,
Ford
baby.
VIP tailgate contest.
Hey, our defense for real. What's up, Drip? Our defense for real, man.
Just go to
Our defense for real.
Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season
We gotta take it.
tickets plus
Tom Brady
the
gonna have to take it. We got the best defense
which
in the
includes 2
NFL.
chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced
It's
on
gonna be a
Facebook
dog
during
fight
Super
against
Bowl
the Rams.
55.
Oh, I
Enter
don't
the
want
Ford
to play them.
VIP tailgate contest
man, they
today.
do.
Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
Frontier presents Confessions
It's
of a
gonna be a
Laptop.
dog fight against
Hey,
the Rams.
your laptop here.
I already
Your
know.
slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my friend. It's time to get Frontier.
Be right back, y'all.
Internet. With upload speeds up to 25 times faster than cable. And because it's fiber optics, it's more resistant to bad weather. Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier fiber optic internet.
Go to frontier.com/YFiber for complete offer details. Service is subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
Something about the morning makes you feel good now. Wake up the right way today. Tampa Bay.
I'm News Channel 8's Avery Cotton, and if you haven't seen us lately, tune in tomorrow to see what's new. We have a new look and new faces, but we're still bringing you the biggest stories of the day from around Tampa Bay. Start your day with us, weekday mornings on News Channel 8.
today in Tampa Bay.
Hello, I'm Next. How can I help?
Fox tonight. Next is a new event series critics call one of the hottest shows of the fall.
The more I know, the better I'll be at helping people.
Meet the world's most advanced artificial intelligence.
It's in cameras, cell phones, anything with a lens, a mic, or a sensor.
There really isn't anywhere that's safe, is there?
Unslattery stars.
It wants one thing to get rid of us.
Next, new event series premiere. It all starts at 9 on Fox 13. Then stay tuned for the Fox 13 10 o'clock news.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fox Football on 98 Rock.
Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fire them cannons.
The Bucs get the interception, and we have an injury update brought to you by Advent Health. With award-winning care and a network of convenient locations, Advent Health is here to help you feel whole. Learn more at yourcareyournetwork.com. So as the Bucs go back on offense here, Gene, Ronald Jones was out there early. He's got a quad injury that's questionable to return. That's why Fournette's the back.
Sean Murphy bunting with the interception. Bucs start at the 42. Brady throws a dart, and it's behind Kevon, who tried to make he was the intended receiver, but never could get turned around. And Keyshawn Vaughn was the intended target. The pass sailed behind him before he could look and see what the quarterback was doing. And the Bucs will face second down at 10.
It's play action, and there was a guy coming free, and he's the check down, and Vaughn stopped and didn't get his head around fast enough, and Tom Brady's giving him an earful now, like, hey, listen, kid, after you get the fake, I got to get rid of this football.
Sean Murphy bunting likes prime time. His kickoff earlier this year was on a Monday night game against the New York Football Giants. Second down and 10 from the 42. Brady play action fake, throws a sideline route that's incomplete. Threw it beyond the reach of Chris Godwin down the sideline. And Godwin was well covered. Brady put it on a spot where only Godwin would have a chance, but it sailed about 4 yards ahead of the intended target. That will bring up third down and long. Bucs failed on third down and 9 the last time we had the football. Trying to capitalize on a takeaway.
Yeah, they need to do that, get points off turnovers.
Yeah, we need
to
get
run
some
like
points,
a little
man.
fake wide receiver screen, and the guys that normally block on the outside, Evans and Godwin, took off running, but it didn't fool the defenders of Washington, and they couldn't get over top.
Four-man front, 5 defensive backs, shotgun formation. Brady from the 42. Third down and 10. Brady looking. Throws a pass upfield. It is a caught ball, or was it dropped? At the 48-yard line, and Scotty Miller, Scooter makes the catch. Dug it out. Washington football team secondary saying that was not a completed pass.
It's a catch.
Scotty Miller went down and dug it out. By Brady, and that extends this drive.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Miller's the only
Hell of a
receiver
play,
on the
Scott.
right side, and he takes an inside release. He gets up about 14 yards and then comes downhill
Scotty
towards the
Miller fast,
sideline.
man.
And
That's a
Brady
fast
hangs in
dude.
there as long as he can and delivers a strike.
Third down and 10. Brady hits Scotty Miller. First down now at the Washington
Hit the light.
40-yard line. Draw play, running the ball up the gut goes Keyshawn Vaughn, and Vaughn is to midfield or to the 45-yard line.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like. Subscribe.
Tonight's wild card game in Landover, Maryland. Ryan Suckup capped a 70-yard drive with a 29-yard field goal. And that's where the score stands. 3:49 left in the first quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red jerseys, pewter pants. And Keyshawn Vaughn getting extended playing time here in the first quarter. He is the setback. Brady under center. Ryan Jensen takes the snap. Feeds Vaughn off left guard. Vaughn slams into the line and fights his way ahead for additional yardage. He got 3 yards after contact. And safety Keenan Curl came up and grabbed him and got help from other teammates. Buccaneers trying to get that run game going.
Yeah, they motion Cameron Brate as the lead blocker. There's not a whole lot there, but Vaughn keeps his legs moving and falls forward to pick up those extra yards.
Keyshawn Vaughn, a rookie out of Vanderbilt. Carried the ball just 26 times in the regular season, but has been a featured back on the last 2 drives. 3-0 lead.
This is gonna be crazy.
Third down, 3.
This shit gonna
They
be
need to reach the Washington 33. Dropping deep, Brady throws the ball to the right side. He's got to be open. Antonio Brown, 3-2-1, touchdown.
Woo!
Brady finds AB at the 5, and Antonio Brown takes it in to the
Hey!
end zone.
Great job, Tom Brady, with his eyes. He has his eyes to the left.
Woo, that's a deadly combination, boy.
Back to the right.
Don't let them
And
get
Antonio
going.
Brown beats Moreland, number 20, and the safety cheats to the left because Tom Brady's looking there the whole
It's
time.
scary.
Catches him off guard and finds him in
They
that
be
hole
wide
in
open.
cover 2 defense. And great execution, but it was all to the
Woo!
using his eyes to help his receiver get open.
36-yard touchdown strike at Tom Brady.
Woo!
43rd playoff.
Hit that goddamn like button. We lit.
Wild card weekend. It is 9-0 Bucks.
Let's go.
After is blocked. The third one this season that has been blocked by a defender at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Antonio Brown's touchdown gives the Bucks a 9-0 lead. We still have time left in the first quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Antonio Brown, baby.
Consider this.
Antonio Brown.
He has more than 650 muscles, but the only muscle that never rests is the heart. Maybe that's why true courage never rests either.
Here come the Bucks. We coming.
Health supports the
We
courage
coming.
of every athlete and the incredible inside us all. Advent Health is a proud partner of the Orlando Magic, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Daytona International Speedway, and the official medical provider of Run Disney.
As a leader in education, St. Leo University is
Mike Evans
dedicated to
probably
providing
dropped it.
greater access to quality, affordable education for all students through our university campus,
Oh, my God.
online, and at education centers across the Southeast.
Mike Evans needs to step
From
up, y'all.
undergraduate to
Mike
doctoral
Evans needs to
level,
step
we
up. I
offer
ain't trying to hear
relevant
about him.
programs to meet market demand.
He needs to step up.
Classes led by expert faculty.
Antonio Brown.
Visit us at
Hey, he gonna do
stleo.edu
it.
to learn more.
That's one thing about
St.
Antonio
Leo is
Brown.
proud to be the exclusive educational partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mighty Swell is
Antonio
here
Brown,
to change the
beast.
Spike Seltzer game. Lively, refreshing flavors like cherry lime and new blackberry. Mighty Swell is made from natural ingredients, low sugar, and
That dude
5%
don't drop.
alcohol.
Antonio
5%
Brown
calories.
don't drop shit.
Mighty Swell,
He
official
don't
partner of
drop
the Tampa Bay
nothing.
Buccaneers. Win autographed Bucks merch November 29th.
Will Antonio Brown ever
Plus
drop a
tickets to
football?
the
That dude got some
Bucks
show
game
hands.
in February. Must be 21 to
Do
enjoy.
Antonio Brown ever drop
Vote America
anything?
260 games, October 30, 2020.
I'm trying to think. I've never seen him drop a ball.
Participation subject to eligibility restrictions.
It touch his hand.
Buccaneers.com/Michael.
I've never seen him drop a
Tom
ball.
Brady with a 36-yard touchdown pass to Antonio Brown.
I don't think I've ever seen Antonio Brown drop a ball. I know he drops them. I've never seen it though. That dude got some good hands, man.
So the winningest quarterback in playoff history does his thing, and the Bucks lead 9-0. That drive, 6 plays
Hit
after
that
an
light,
interception
please,
by
hit that
Sean
light.
Murphy punting. We go 58 yards, converted a huge third down. Scotty Miller digs out a throw, and that gives the Bucks new life. The
Hit the
very
light.
next play, it's Mr. Brady finding AB, and it's 9-0 Bucks.
Hit the like button. Please hit that like. Subscribe.
You know, Gene, something we haven't talked about with all the playoff games that I was a big part in, crowd noise was always a significant issue.
Thanks,
and one
y'all.
of the things this year with the COVID regulations, everything else, that's a true advantage for a home team during a playoff run, and to be able to communicate and at the line of scrimmage and change the plays without using hand signals and all the things that we're seeing Tom Brady and the offense do.
Yeah, right, Johanna.
For
Me
playoff
too.
football games.
Me too, Johanna.
He's never experienced.
FedEx Field is the largest stadium, I believe, in the NFL as crowd. Of course, it's empty tonight. You've mentioned repeatedly the pregame show. You and TJ Reeves, it's the loudest outdoor stadium that you remember playing.
Right, and just think that their strength of their defense is their pass rush, and to not get that fair advantage with that crowd noise of the offensive line reacting rather than anticipating is, takes an advantage for them away.
TJ Reeves, you got something for us?
Well, Gene, we are looking, and Carlton Davis went out of the game on that last possession, and we're checking on him, and also Antonio Gibson back out there for the Redskins after they checked his knee. He is probable to return.
Taylor Heineke out of Old Dominion, where he holds all kinds of passing records. Undrafted free agent, drops to throw, pressure coming, under pressure by Mentor, running to his right, throwing the ball, upfield, caught ball at the 40, to the 45, tackle missed, and Logan Thomas, the tight end, makes a big play. And Heineke, under all kinds of heat, shows that he's going to stand tall and find somebody in a light uniform. He did.
Yeah, early on, he got flushed out of the pocket. There was some pressure and just not enough once he got outside the pocket. Logan Thomas, who's a guy that a lot of tight ends in general, a lot of young quarterbacks like to use him, and he made himself available coming shallow to be available to make the catch.
Well, last week on a touchdown to help the Washington football team beat Philadelphia. 28 yards on that catch and run. Dropping it, though. Heineke throws a pass downfield. He's on the target to the 34-yard line, and the Buccaneer defense playing a little soft. And Terry McLaurin, their go-to guy, 1,000-yard receiver, makes the catch. And another big gain by the Washington football team.
And
Why are we
Bucks
playing
some
so
zone
soft?
here, just a little bit
Why?
softer. They're running crossing routes, and
Why
McLaren
you
does a
playing
good
soft
job
coverage?
of coming in. The ball thrown by Heineke over Levante David, but McLaurin's able to make the catch, and Carlton Davis is back in the ballgame.
87 catches in the regular season, his first of the night. Inside handoff running to the right is Antonio Gibson. He apparently suffered some kind of a knee twist or something, went to the sideline, missed the last series. His return was probable, and he's in there now. Rookie out of Memphis carrying the football, 795 yards rushing, averaged nearly 5 yards a carry. And if Heineke can get something out of that ground game, he's going to be tough. This guy could sling the football, could really spin it downfield.
Yeah, the Bucks are Minter on the tackle right there.
Thanks, Rose. What's up, Rose? Hit that like, too.
Giving up any yards on the ground.
Second down and 8 at the Buccaneer 31.
Thanks,
yard
Rose.
line. Empty backfield for Heineke. Dropping, looks to throw, ducks under a would-be sacker, runs to his right. He is going to be across the point to make. And the Washington football team now with two big catches, one by Logan Thomas, one by Terry McLaurin, and now a scramble by quarterback Taylor Heineke, and the Washington football team is knocking on the Buccaneers' door.
Mr. Extra
And
point.
there was a blitz on the left edge of
missed
the
the extra
defense,
point?
and Heineke gave a little pump fake, and the defender jumped up. I think it was Shaq Barrett.
Come on.
Jumped up to block the pass, and then Heineke got outside on the edge and was able to pick up another first down.
Washington at the Buccaneer 21-yard line, first down 10. In motion, a receiver, hand the ball off, and running right up the gut, stuffed after a minimal game, is Antonio Gibson.
Yeah, right.
A little draw play, a little delay handoff, and Gibson is locked up and wrapped up by Jason Pierre-Paul. Second down, maybe one more play in the first quarter. Huddle clock is less than 10. We still have 26 seconds. On 4 seconds, I beg your pardon. That will be the final play of the first quarter. And the Washington football team is on the move. They trail 9-0. This quarter has been brought to you by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Car accident, truck accident, motorcycle accident, or slip and fall. Call Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Let's take a timeout.
Upon official review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
We deliver jerseys, funny foam fingers, and everything you need to get ready for the game. But what you really get when FedEx knocks on your door is so much more.
FedEx
delivery. Game day spirit. What we deliver by delivering.
Life's hard enough without more hoops to jump through. Here's what I don't have to do with Ambetter Telehealth. I don't have to fight traffic or sit in a waiting room or pay a copay. And I don't have to leave home for my medications either. Ambetter delivers. No hassle, no copay. No kidding.
Ambetter from Sunshine Health. Affordable coverage, valuable benefits. Now that's better. Visit AmbetterBucks.com or call. Ambetter from Sunshine Health is insured by Celtic Insurance Company. This is a solicitation for insurance.
This is the NFL scoreboard.
Earlier playoff action today on Super Wildcard Weekend. The Bills held off the Colts 27-24 in Buffalo. And the Rams got by the Seahawks 30-20. Tomorrow, Ravens at the Titans, Bears at the Saints, Browns at the Steelers.
Go
Bears.
Bears.
Back to our game. Here is Hall of Famer Gene Decker.
Well, a 24-yard catch by Logan Thomas, an 18-yard catch by Terry McLaurin, an 11-yard scramble by quarterback Taylor Heineke, and the Washington football team are deep in Buck territory for the first snap of the second quarter. Tampa Bay leads 9-0. Geico would like to single out a special group of customers and say thank you to all military personnel who serve our country. You have been an important part of what Geico does for over 75 years. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a touchdown throw from Tom Brady to Antonio Brown, a 36-yard thing of beauty. Brown made the catch at the 5 and ran to the end zone untouched. 9-0 score, point after touchdown block. That catch by Antonio Brown for 6 was his 4th straight game with a touchdown grab. He's playing his best football as a Buccaneer in the month of December and early January.
Yeah, he's getting that green.
Last week led the Bucs in receiving. Had a monster day against
that
the
like.
Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hit that like button. Subscribe, baby. I do this all the time.
Margin is in jeopardy as the Washington football team is at the Buccaneer 19-yard line. They are in the red zone. And this season, after employing 3 different quarterbacks, the Washington football team is 20th in the National Football League in the red zone. Pressure onto the quarterback. He gets rid of the ball. Was there a receiver there? I guess so. That looked like intentional grounding, said a couple of Buccaneers. But Heineke under all kinds of heat that time. We sent a blitzer and almost sacked him.
Yeah, and they let it go, and Levante David was able to pick it up, and it looks like he did throw it here. They didn't blow the whistle right away in case it was a fumble, but McLaurin was in the area. He was running a shallow cross, and they had an edge blitzer here coming from depth, and he was able to get a hold of it. Jordan Whitehead is the guy that was harassing Heineke and forced him to throw it away.
Now, the Washington football team has been in an opponent's red zone 47 times. They scored 27 touchdowns. 3rd down and 8. Heineke dropping, throws the ball downfield. Caught ball. Was he in bounds? Had to get 2 feet in bounds. And that time, Steven Sims, the target. Looks like he had 2 feet in bounds. And the Washington football team gets this drive going. Well, how about this guy making his first postseason start, Taylor Heineke, and he finds a completion on 3rd down and long. We could challenge it.
Yeah,
it's Heineke.
It's questionable. I would say it's worth reviewing. That right toe might have been on the white. In this
Who the hell is
particular,
Heineke? How's he driving
pretty
the ball
close,
down?
but anyway, great throw on his back foot, under pressure again. Heineke was leaning back and threw a great pass.
And on 1st and goal, Heineke pumps the arm. He may run. He is going to try to outrun. He dives ahead to the 7-yard line. Well, Heineke has been under a lot of pressure, but he is up to the task. Out of Old Dominion University. First postseason start ever.
Yeah, this again, he gets out to his right side, and you can see he's pretty athletic in space and good coverage, so he pulls it down to run, but because he's in the red zone, there's some guys on him pretty quick.
It will be 2nd down and goal. Heineke ran a sub-4.7 at the combine out of college. Here is the snap, inside hand on Gibson with 11 touchdowns. Will he get 12? He is stopped short of the goal line around the 3. What play scrub there, and those big guys on the offensive line trying to shove Heineke even closer to the goal line. It will be 3rd down and goal. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 9-0 lead. The football team is knocking on the door. Scott Turner, the offensive coordinator, will send in something maybe Heineke and his teammates could execute and convert. They need points against the Buccaneer team that has been scoring near 40 points a ball game in the last 4. From the 2-yard line, just outside the 2, 3rd down and goal. Logan Thomas in motion, a tight end to the right edge. They'll hand the ball off. Gibson with a touchdown. Watch, I beg your pardon. J.D. McKissick dives into the end zone, and the Washington football team has scored early in the 2nd quarter. It is 9-6. Big plays by Taylor Heineke, the quarterback.
The Bucs have been great against the run in the game at this point, but it looks like they got caught a little out of position, and the seam opened up inside for McKissick really just to run in there untouched.
The touchdown comes from 2 yards out. J.D. McKissick, his 2nd rushing touchdown. Generally, he is a target. And I'll promise you, the Bucs defense was thinking it's a pass play all the way. Instead, the little stretch handoff right up the gut. Dustin Hopkins for the point after touchdown. Can make it a 2-point ball game. 9-6 score. Hopkins PAT. It hits the upright, bounces through. It's good. We've seen that more than once this season in football games played. You heard the thunk as it hit the left upright. 9-7. Bucs up by 2. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Hey, Bucs fans, enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just put a Buccaneers.com/forward to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets
All
plus
right.
the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
Frontier presents Confessions of a Laptop.
Hey, your laptop here. Your slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my friend. It's time to get Frontier fiber optic internet. With upload speeds up to 25 times faster than cable. And because it's fiber optics, it's more resistant to bad weather. Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier fiber optic internet.
Go to frontier.com/yfiber for complete offer details. Service is subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
Bucs fans, game day is back. And while it might look a little different this year, the good times, smooth drinks, and tailgate excitement will never change when you're cheering on the Bucs with Jameson. So pull up a seat, pour a smooth Jameson ginger and lime, and enjoy game day with Jameson. Go Bucs! Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Product of Ireland. Copyright 2020, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Hi, I'm David Moss from Moss Nissan, where we have 3 locations to better serve you, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. At Moss Nissan, we know you have many choices when it comes to buying your next vehicle, such as what to buy, where to buy, and who to buy from. That's why Moss Nissan's goal is to never lose your business over price with our best deal guarantee. That's right, our best deal guarantee. Moss Nissan with 3 great locations. Moss Nissan, choose wisely.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fox football on 98 Rock.
Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Fire them caps.
12:59 to go here in our second quarter. The Bucs see the Washington football team get a big-time answer with a lengthy touchdown drive. And one thing we were observing here is the Bucs have let Taylor Heineke get out of the pocket a couple of times or scramble away from pressure because they leap to try to block the pass. I'm sure that's one thing that they're going to be talking about. And the other thing is very interesting, Gene and Dave. It would have had to have been a challenge from Bruce Arians, but it was very close as to whether Steven Sims' first foot was touching the white with that toe. He would have had to challenge it. They elected not to, must not have liked the replay they saw. Now the Bucs back on offense, see if they can regain momentum as we go back to the Hall of Famer, Mean Gene.
Well, the Bucs lead the league against the run. We had allowed just 10 rushing touchdowns in the regular season. The Washington Football Club gets a 2-yard run by J.D. McKissick between center and right guard, capping a 10-play, 75-yard scoring drive in just a tad under 5 minutes. Bucs, remember, missed a point after try that was deflected, and the score is 9-7. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead by 2. Will get the ball for the 4th time. Bucs score off a turnover the last time we had the ball, and Antonio Brown touchdown, a squib kick, a short kick, and it's covered nicely at the 39-yard line. So pulling out all the tricks. The Washington Football Club and Nat Katzer, a former Buccaneer special teams coordinator, call for the little squib
Dan
kick.
Mullen going too.
And the Bucs had some guys in the
Dan Mullen might be leaving. We might better get some of them swamp ducks. Dan Mullen might be going coach of NFL. That's good.
Washington to do a little squib kick, and a lot of times you'll see the front lines guy really bail out of there trying to get back and make sure they get their blocks. I think they were hoping to get an opportunity for a cheap one, and Nelson, good job.
The 39-yard line, he end around, jet sweep to Antonio Brown, follows a blocker, Brown to the 50, Brown to the 45, and dives to the 40-yard line.
Antonio Brown's a gamer. This is when them lights on playoffs. Antonio Brown, boy.
Around left end.
And this is really almost like a reverse. They're going to fake the toss pitch to the right.
Antonio Brown,
baby.
Pitch that's a
to Antonio Brown with Cameron Braid as a lead blocker back to the left, and Donovan Smith gets a good block.
Number 73 of the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 73.
Along with Cameron Braid. That was a good play.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to jet sweep out of it.
Yeah, look it up, Irv Gotti. Look it up. Yep.
The Washington 39-yard line, moving left, leading 9-7. Brady will hand the ball off and running to the right, Leonard Fournette. We have not seen Rojo in the game. We've seen Leonard Fournette and Keyshawn Vaughn, but we have not seen Ronald Jones II yet. in this first round of the Super Wild Card Weekend. 11:57 to go in the second quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers scored the first 2 point. 2 times they had the ball. A suck-up 29-yard field goal and a Brady 36-yard touchdown pass to Antonio Brown, wrapped around a one series where we got one first down and had to punt. Tampa Bay Buccaneers now at the Washington 36-yard line. In red, the snap to Brady. Inside pressure. Screen pass play set up for Fournette. Fournette outside the numbers is snagged by the ankles and drops short of the first down marker. Bostic, John Bostic, a former Florida Gator at linebacker, read the screen pass play all the way. Nice reaction by the middle linebacker, and what could have been a much bigger gain is cut down after a 4-yard pickup by Leonard Fournette. That'll bring up third down.
Really a well-designed play. They have 3 receivers to the right side. Tom Brady looks that way initially and then sneaks Fournette with a lead blocker by Jensen out on the weak side. And Jensen gets a good block to spring him.
The ball is at the Washington 32. Third down and 3. Bucks need to reach the 29. Shotgun formation with Fournette on Brady's left hip. Here's the snap, and Brady will throw. Looks upfield, looks up, stands tall, fires the ball. Caught ball, Fournette, first down, inside the 27-yard line to the 26-yard line of Washington.
Hey,
Cannon curl.
I guess Fournette can only catch in the playoffs.
Fournette made the snag, and he's been a guy that's done it all in this first half in Washington. He's run the ball well. That time makes another nice catch, got 5 yards, and more importantly, that moves the chains. It's first down 10.
And this is the
Number 73 in the offense is reporting as eligible.
This is the last read for Tom Brady. He knows he's there. He's his outlet, his check down, and really throws an accurate ball. Gives Fournette the opportunity to get upfield immediately with the defender to make the play.
From the Washington 47, Brady dropping, throwing, caught ball, Chris Godwin, touchdown Tampa Bay. Perfect throw from Brady, and Godwin beat the defender. A post route.
It's Tom Brady time. Let's go!
They go with a little play action, and the linebackers step up, and one-on-one is Godwin with 23 Darby, and he just has a step on him running across the field. And Tom Brady, again, with a super accurate pass, able to complete this. And make it.
We got a Super Bowl quarterback, y'all.
Touchdown catch.
Super Bowl quarterback.
Defender near him, but he was able to find the promised land, a 27-yard
Let's
touchdown.
go!
The Bucks will go for 2 now. We have 8 point after try. Missed because it was deflected at the line of scrimmage. The Bucks are 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions this season. 2 receivers to the left, running back to the right. Hit the motion. Antonio Brown, try for 2. Inside handoff, Fournette dives, but he's short of the goal line. See if the officials say he reached the chalk. I do not think he did. He did not. The 2-point try does not succeed. And the Buccaneers lead 15-7.
I think Fournette lost his balance. This is just a spread zone run, and he's trying to get outside to the left side.
I like the way Fournette
starts falling before contact is made. He's not lunges, but isn't able to make it.
Fournette's our best running back. It ain't even close.
Let's take a timeout.
That's our best back.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the exciting adventure of the daily commute to the peace of mind that Geico always
Yeah. Tom Brady want to prove a lot of people wrong, man. I think Tom Brady Tom Brady gonna be carrying our ass. Hey, Tom Brady got a defense behind him too, man. Don't give Tom Brady a defense to play with. Check my message. All right, good. I'll check it now.
Rules for personal injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, well-known insurance companies all study.
Did you send me something, Jay Gutter? Did you send me something? I don't see nothing on Facebook.
Offices in Tampa and throughout Florida.
Your kids mean everything. At Johns Hopkins All Children's, we're ready to care for them. For vaccinations or wellness checks. For healing a little hurt or a big one. Johns Hopkins All Children's. When you need us, we're here.
Dang, everybody coming to play for Mike Norvell. Damn.
This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTP, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg. Fire them cannons!
I don't see what you're talking about.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hold on.
Well, you got the GOAT, Tom Brady, facing a guy making his first ever start in a postseason game, and that's Taylor Heineke. Brady's got the numbers: 8 of 14, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Are you Jarvis? Are you Jarvis?
Heineke, well, he's completed 5 of 9 passes for.
Oh, okay.
Interception.
Thanks, bro.
51.9.
Like
Yeah,
that, right
it's a
now.
one-possession ball game. We're early in the second quarter. And FedEx
Yeah,
Field
you sent me the link. I
in
see
Landover,
it.
Maryland.
Oh, I see
15-7
Thanks. I appreciate that, Gut. I appreciate that.
And the most recent, a 27-yard strike to Chris Godwin, and that caps a 5-play, 61-yard drive. Remember, they had a great drive start position, Dave, because Washington, after they scored the touchdown, squib kicked, trying to catch us off guard.
Right.
And so we start near midfield.
Yeah, good awareness by Nelson, number 98. He was able to get on it and just cover it up. And you're exactly right. But way to take advantage of opportunities. You know, one thing, because of the missed extra point, they're trying to go for 2 to make up that point, to make it a 2-possession game. But you know, it doesn't feel like a 1-possession game thus far, because the Bucs have looked like they can move the ball pretty well. And you know, Washington's making some clip.
Damn. Thanks, man.
Defense needs to tighten up here
Stream
and
East.
pay attention to their pass rush.
Oh, damn. I get all the games with this shit.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. I get all the games with this. Hockey, baseball, soccer. Damn.
Total leather and pick it away. We're on a super wild card weekend. Third game of the day. 3 on the schedule tomorrow. And in January, the Bucs are in the postseason for the first time since 2007. Taylor Heineke and the Washington football team will start at the 25-yard line. This will be their 4th possession. They won the toss, deferred to the second half.
I like this website.
And see what Taylor Heineke will pull out of his back pocket on this series. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 15, Washington.
Boy, that Wendy's burger looks so good on that commercial, Gutter. I know that shit would kill me. I'm so glad I'm out of America. I'd have died a long time ago. Damn heart cancer, heart failure, something, high blood pressure. Bacon and cheese. And, oh, God. Dang, I forgot. Boy, that shit look good. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, he played behind some pretty. He was a teammate of OJ.
I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. How the kids stuff. Yeah, Sports Surge. Yeah, Irv got it. That shit hot. I never even heard about this.
Trying to get some of those high percentage passes, because the Bucs are really trying to generate.
I'm from Tampa, Florida. I live in Australia though.
Shotgun. Heineke wants to throw. Play action fake. Throws to the other side. Caught ball. No, incomplete. Would have been a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 5. That pass intended for Cam Sims again, right on the near sideline to the right of Taylor Heineke. And that pass a little underthrown. We'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Now on that scoring drive that went 75 yards. 3rd down was a big down for Taylor Heineke. He ran for a first down, and he also completed a couple. In fact, one we thought might be challenged by the Buccaneers. It was not. And it will be 3rd down. J.D. McKissick, their leading receiver, out of the backfield. That sends Sims in motion, dropping. Heineke gets the pass away. It is a caught ball right at the mark to make, and I think it's a first down. Well, let's see where they mark the ball. They do say first down. Washington, Cam Sims with his 2nd big catch on this series. The 4th possession by the Washington football team. Bucs lead 15-7.
And really, it's pretty good coverage by Jamel Dean. Sims tries to take an outside release. There's a little contact, and he comes flat underneath.
Game right there.
Heineke throws a good ball. And
damn.
Sims fights his way for that first down.
First down.
I got the game.
Washington.
Hit that like. Yeah, me too. I love Tom tonight too.
From the 35-yard line. Got that first down by inches. Here is a draw play, a handoff running to the left. Gibson is going to get outside the numbers and runs out of bounds for a first down run. Running to the left. And he gets it out for about an 11-yard pickup, and that'll be another first down. So the Washington
Heineke, come on, man.
7 on the move again for the 2nd consecutive possession.
Defense, y'all better tighten up, man.
The sack. Washington has committed a turnover that turned into 6 points for the Buccaneers. Sean Murphy bunting with an interception of Taylor Heineke. But since then, he has been superb. First down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Play action fake the end around. They give it to Sims running to the left. Sims will be tackled and run out of bounds right at the 40.
Come on, defense.
Good play by Whitehead. The safety sees that end around.
How they run the ball on us?
One Steven Sims and one.
It's the Redskins, man.
Ran that reverse.
Yeah, it was similar to the play
Y'all
where
better
we
tighten
saw
up.
Antonio Brown do it for the Bucs, and Jordan Whitehead did a good job coming from depth, full speed.
Y'all better tighten up. It's the Redskins, man.
Sims on the ground, but he ran him out of bounds.
A gain of 4 to midfield.
Yeah, Herb, I don't think we're going to Hard. We ain't going to Hargroves no more.
Second down and 6.
Nah, we dead.
Heidegger throws the other way. Open receiver and pass made. Terry McLaurin, their number 1 receiver, and he was open by about 5 yards.
Deckerhoff over there going see now. Sound like Scooby-Doo. He's open.
Around, the ball's right there. Carlton Davis breaks and makes the tackle.
We ain't playing no defense.
Yeah,
we ain't playing no defense.
Record for most passing yards.
We ain't playing no defense.
That gains 8 yards. Another first down. Their third
8 yards.
of the series.
Damn. Chunk yards.
Dropping back deep to throw. Heidegger, 7-step drop. Throws a deep ball downfield. Incomplete. Off the fingertips of the intended receiver, and that was Isaiah Wright. Wright, first target of the game, and that was off his fingertips. If he's about 2 inches taller,
why are we playing so soft coverage, cushiony coverage?
That's a corner route. They're going after Murphy Bunting again, and it's man-to-man coverage. Wright pushes down the field.
Hit the like button, people. Subscribe, please. TURNTTALLY.
Going and breaks outside about 16 yards down the field. Pretty good throw by Heineke, just a little too far outside.
Yeah, Wright, a rookie out of Temple. Second down and 10 from the Buccaneer 42-yard line. Blitz coming. They run the ball up the gut, and there's very little running room for Antonio Gibson. Rookie out of Memphis has had an outstanding rookie season. Carried the ball for 170 times in the regular season. Averaged 4.7 yards a carry. He was shaken up early in the
line ain't putting no pressure on nobody, man. Heineke just sitting back in the pocket.
Third down and 9.
That's good. He ain't gonna get that. 3rd and 9. Let's get a stop, defense. Let's get Tom Brady back the ball, man.
Taylor Heineke.
Come on, defense.
3rd down. You got to get that 3rd down defense a little better.
For sure.
3rd and 9. Come on.
9. And Heineke in the shotgun formation awaits the snap. From the Buccaneer 41-yard line, dropping Heineke, quick pass, and it is an incomplete.
Yeah!
For Cam Sims, and he could not hang on.
Yeah!
Carlton Davis gets a great break on this, and you can see Heineke and also Sims with their hands in the air thinking maybe he got there a little early, but it's just a quick slant. Carlton Davis gets there. He reaches around, knocks the ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It will be 4th down and 9. Dustin Hopkins has had some problems beyond 40 yards this year, but he's very accurate inside 40 yards.
Miss it.
See what Ron Rivera will do. Well, he's going to bring his punter in and punt the ball. Yeah, that would have been a huge, but a 60-yard plus field goal attempt. So Tress Way will try to pin the Buccaneers in. Left-footed punter, and fair catch called for, made by Jaden Mickens. And the Buccaneers will have the football. We lead 15-7. Tom Brady has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Ryan Suckup has kicked the field goal. 15-7 in the second quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Hey, Bucs fans, enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021.
Boy, people in America scared. They ain't even talk about the game. People in the chat ain't even talk about the game, yo. At the sports service, they talk about America falling. They scared as hell, boy. People scared.
Will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55.
It's getting rough out here.
VIP tailgate contest today, brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
If you've ever been in a vehicle crash, then you know the impact caused by a collision. Now imagine the force of a crash.
I ain't scared. I'm with God. I ain't scared of shit.
My name is Eric. I sat behind the wheel and drove.
All right.
I caused a crash. It killed 2 young women, Megan and Lisa. Now, I sit alone in my jail cell. Megan and Lisa were taken.
Yeah, I probably smoke one at halftime. Drip. We in here, Drip. It's our turn, Drip. It's our turn. You know that, right? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Hit that like button, y'all.
The Buccaneers stops Washington on 3rd down and 9. Nice play by Carlton Davis to wrap his arm around and knock the ball away from an intended target that would have been good enough for a Washington first down. Tress Way has pinned the Buccaneers in. We will start this drive at our 13-yard line. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. In the first half, Tampa Bay Buccaneers without Ronald Jones, the second. Quad injury, and he's on the sideline bundled up. Temperature at game time, 41 degrees. Low humidity, wind about 8 miles an hour. Tom Brady has thrown 2 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, he'll be
15-7.
Tyrone Malone's
had a point after touchdown block, and then a try for 2.
I wouldn't mind
point after touchdown.
Yeah, I hope you get him.
Of reaching the chalk at the goal line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 15, Washington football team 7. TJ Reeves, you got something else for us?
And Gene, the injury update brought to you by Advent Health with award-winning care and a network of convenient locations. Advent Health is here to help you whole. Learn more.
They'll get flagged. Even if I show his screen, I'll get flagged down, man.
As you mentioned, he's got the jacket on. He's on the heated bench. He never saw the field to start the game, so we believe this is something that occurred in the pregame warm-up and or tightened up for him here tonight. And so for right now, it looks like it'll be Leonard Fournette and maybe Keyshawn Vaughn as the other active running back. The rookie, LaShawn McCoy, inactive for this
Number
game.
73 is reporting as eligible. Number 70.
Rojo just 22 yards.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go on the screen. Look at the screen, man. Look at the screen. Let's go. 15-7.
And the ball off, and Fournette will find a little daylight. Fights his way out, drags a tackler out across the 15 to the 20-yard line to the 22. What a quick hitter right up the gut. Did Tom Brady check off to a run then when he felt a blitz was coming?
This one looked like it was a run all the way. And Washington tried to blitz, and a good job on that backside by Kappa picking up the blitzer, which forced Fournette to cut it all the way back and find a crease.
Man, Fournette's
with a 15-7 lead. Godwin in motion to the right from the 21-yard line. Second down to 2, running. Fournette lowers his shoulder, gets the first down. And to get it across.
Hey, they can't mess with Fournette, y'all.
Fights his way to the 25-yard line, and the Buccaneers get a fresh set of downs now. Bucks 11-5 coming into the postseason. Washington 7-9, but they win the NFC East division.
This drive here, Gene, is a great opportunity when you talk about key moments in a ball game, especially a big playoff game. And it looked like you were going to be back and forth a little bit. They forced the punt for Washington. If you can come down and come away with a touchdown or even a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game.
Scotty Miller in motion, play action fake. Miller, Brady gets the pass away, caught out of the backfield. It is Fournette. Fournette fights his way out across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Again, pressure coming, and Brady finds his hot receiver.
Tom Brady.
Leonard Fournette. And Fournette with
I was giving Tom Brady a lot of shit all year, but I tell you what, I'm glad for the playoffs. Oh, he got so much experience. God, dang, I feel so comfortable. I feel so calm with Tom Brady at quarterback. I'm so calm. I feel so he calms me. He know what to do every time.
Under center Ryan Jensen, the line of scrimmage, the Buccaneer 47-yard line. Slot receiver to the right. Brady will throw on second down, first down. Throws it, bullet. It's caught inside the 35-yard line by Cameron Brate.
Woo, he's running that damn thing. Run that thing, Fournette. Woo! Fournette a dog, baby.
In a postseason game. Now the Buccaneers are on the move now. Nice catch for another first down.
It's a great play action. It's because they've had success on the ground. Tom Brady has plenty of time. And Cameron Brate working at right side, pushes up about 10 yards, breaks out, and settles in that open area.
Man, we looking good out here.
With the ball, a spin by Fournette. He's close to the 30-yard line.
Fournette got 100 yards already.
Inside the 31-yard line, Buccaneers will face second down. Now that clock moving, 3:25 to go in the first.
Might just keep running. Oh, he's stepping up in that shit. Dang.
This drive began back at the Buccaneer 13-yard line, a 3-yard carry by Fournette. Second down and 7. Washington won the toss, deferred to the second half, and we'll have the football first. So the Buccaneers using some clock time.
We driving.
To get a touchdown.
I know, Jason. I know.
Hooks up to Mike Evans over there.
Right, Jason.
Brady looking. Brady fine. Brady caught ball. It's Brady again inside the 10. Brady to the 6-yard line.
Boom.
And Brady using all of his weapons, Dave.
Tom Brady, man. I'm so glad we got Tom Brady. Oh, I forgot how good he is in the playoffs. I forgot. I forgot. Regular season don't mean shit. Regular season don't mean shit.
And the Bucs are in the
It
Frontier
don't mean
Communications red zone. Rely on your ultimate teammate Frontier. Don't go it alone. Bucs
It don't mean shit.
inside the Frontier red zone.
Right, Gunner.
By Cam Brate, the Bucs.
Regular season don't mean
7th
nothing.
in the National Football League, scoring in the red zone. 47 touchdown, 42 touchdowns. Handoff, a draw play, running to the right. Fournette is snagged by the leg.
Brady want this. Brady want a Super Bowl. Brady want that Super Bowl, man.
Away from Leonard Fournette, we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Looked like he was
Brady balling out here.
Fournette, I thought he might break clean.
Brady balling out here, man. Look how he's stepping him in that pocket.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 15-7 Bucs lead. 2 minutes left in the half. Let's take a timeout.
The NFL family is committed to conversations and
Ooh, we looking good. We looking good, y'all.
more equal and just tomorrow. The NFL created inspired
Playoff time. Man, he's a beast.
and create progress in police community.
Yeah, he do. I see. I forgot.
Education and economic advancement. Join NFL players, clubs, and the league in ensuring that
So like in the regular season, he just pretty much is trying out stuff, ain't he? Pretty much in the regular season, Tom Brady just figuring out. He was just trying to get his timing down and trying new stuff and see who can catch, who can do that, who can do this. That's basically what he was doing, wasn't it? Because now he's a machine out here. I don't know who gonna stop. I don't know who gonna be able to stop that. We got too many weapons. I don't know who's gonna stop that, man. Great, Gronkowski, Evans, Brown.
At 1-800-FL Legal. Offices in Tampa and through.
Who that other dude from Penn State? That receiver?
Well, at the 2-minute warning here, the Bucs looking to
Scotty Miller. We got a
just
lot.
Timeout. Leonard Fournette might pop out of there. This
I don't know who gonna stop this offense, man. Maybe the Rams. They give us problems, but I don't know now though.
To stop the Buccaneers.
Playoff time. I don't know.
So far, let's see what Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich dial up here, looking for another touchdown as Brady has completed his last 8 passes. Mean Jay.
Well, Tom Brady has found his favorite target on this drive. Cam Brate, 2 catches, 43 yards on this drive. And the Bucs have used 4 minutes and 10 seconds of clock time. We took over at the 13-yard line with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left of the second quarter. So with 2 minutes left, the Buccaneers knock on the Washington door. A chance to go
Is he a running back?
15-point lead just before
No,
halftime.
it's 2019.
Yeah, really just a great job because they're running the football. They're staying with the play action.
Oh, here we go.
Got 2 big plays to Cameron Brate. By
Yes,
using
he
the play
does. He does
action, you're
go.
keeping
Yeah.
that pass rush of those 4 first-round picks for Washington. on the defensive line.
Hate on, Mika. Hate on, Mika. You can kiss an oncoming bus too. You ain't say that before the kickoff, bitch. You ain't say that before over the kickoff. Now you talking. Now you hate.
Shut up. Came against us. 2000.
Tom Brady got six Super Bowls. Shut the hell up.
And I was there. I should have remembered that.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the move now and out of the 2-minute warning. Empty backfield for Tom Brady now. The line of scrimmage, the Washington 6. Now a shotgun formation with Fournette now joining up with Brady in the backfield. Chris Godwin to the right, draw play fake, and a pass, a dart, incomplete pass in the end zone. He fakes the handoff to Leonard Fournette, throws a dart that Godwin cannot hang on to. Maybe a defensive back got a hand on the ball, but it was close. Godwin has a touchdown already in this game.
And I like the call and the play. Brady sticks it out as if he's going to hand it off.
I'm sick of haters.
Immediately. And
Sick of them. Shut up.
Godwin running a little slant route behind it.
Damn, why don't you join the Trump train and go catch a bullet in the Capitol building? How about that?
Brady's caught ball. Out of the end zone was Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski
How about that?
at the back of the end zone and over the end line. You know, he lined up on the left edge, and before I could make the comment that Gronk had been silent so far in this ball game. But at goal line to go, I mean, he comes down with the bounds and can't get the other one in. Big, tall target.
It's really a good job by the linebacker, Bostic.
No, man.
Gronkowski's going to come down with the ball inbounds, but he has the awareness that Gronk's in the air and pushes him in his chest so that he only gets 1 foot in bounds. And
So,
heads up play, but
did we get DJ Williams? We got him. Huh?
You wanted a touchdown. I did too. Field goal now by Ryan Sutton. The attempt from the 13 to 23-yard field goal. Kick is airborne, and it is good. So instead of 7, the Bucks add 3. It is 18-7. Tampa Bay leads Washington late in the second quarter. With that field goal, Raymond James will donate $1,500 to area children's hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. Tom Brady has hooked up with Rob Gronkowski a dozen times in postseason play. That's the most ever, or tied for the most ever, in the postseason, with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice as a quarterback-receiver duo.
We're going to lose the next game. Shut up, bitch. 18-7. Let's go.
Have 13. Not the case. All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is prohibited. You look back at the dart throw by Gronkowski that Godwin could not hang on to. And then the near miss of getting both feet in bounds by Gronkowski right beneath the goalpost. We settle for a Ryan Suckup field goal and lead 18-7.
yeah, that slant route
I see you, Norvell.
had a lot of heat on it from Brady to Godwin, but it was an accurate pass. And,
I see you, Norvell.
but Darby, I think, had a hold of Godwin's arm and wasn't able to hold it in.
Bradley Pinion will kick it 9 yards deep through the end zone. It bounces through the end zone, and the Washington football team, with all 3 of their timeouts remaining, will have the football. They trail 18-7. Will start their final drive of the first half at the 25-yard line. Suckup's 23-yard field goal, his second of the game, gives the Buccaneers an 18-11 lead. We use 4 minutes and 20 seconds of clock time.
Oh, my bad.
And go 81 yards and fall short of a
Hit the
touchdown
like button,
by
y'all.
just an inch or 2. 10 plays, 81 yards, and 420. Washington with the football, moving left and right. They were all white, those burgundy helmets, burgundy stockings. Dropping to throw, Heineke will go down for the first time. He is sacked. We rip the ball away. It's loose. Buccaneers may have come up with it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers force another turnover. Do we?
Yeah!
What do we do, Mr. Ref? No, referee Scott Novak says the ball belongs to the Washington Redskins. They're still fighting for that football.
Nah, Jason, shut up, nigga. Nah, we got running back DJ Williams.
But Scott Novak, the referee, is already
First charge timeout. Tampa Bay. 30-second timeout.
Auburn.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 43 seconds.
It looked like the Buccaneer recovered the fumble. A quarterback sack, and give that sack to Nelson.
Yes. And that ball was out. You can see it was punched out by Khalil. Punched it out. Nelson is the guy that wrapped up Heineke, and Khalil Davis came in and knocked the ball out as they were going to the ground. The question is,
everybody gonna shut Tom Brady down. That's what
clean on the ground underneath, and they fought for it for a couple minutes.
Previous play is under further
And
review.
it looked like Nelson might.
Quarterback was sacked and down by contact.
Yeah, and that ball definitely came out before he went down, Jim.
Now, Nelson will get credit for the sack. Golston was there to strip the ball away, and let's see if the ball, after replay review, will belong to the Buccaneers. It looked like Heineken was stripped as he was sacked.
It was. And Khalil Davis is the guy that punched it out. Number 94.
No, that's a fumble. That's a fumble, bro.
Buccaneers with a 18-7 lead. If we get the ball, we're inside the 30-yard line of the Washington football team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 2 touchdown passes from Tom Brady and 2 field goals by Ryan Suckup, both short variety field goals. Moss Nissan, where the goal is never to lose your business over price. You drive around the Bay Area, you see that Moss Nissan sign all over on vehicles, and I think the Washington football team may have just turned the ball over. Taylor Heineken has thrown an interception.
Hit that like button.
An interception in the ball game. An official review is underway. Heineken had the ball stripped away. The sack will go, I believe, to Anthony Nelson. They may split it 2 ways from Sunday with Khalil Davis. That would be his first partial sack of his career out of Nebraska. But again, this is being reviewed, and the longer the review goes, the longer it may be before we find out.
And you can see the ball.
The ball was out before Heineke hit the turf.
The problem is
Yeah, he's a clown.
see the clean.
He's ignoring him. He's a clown.
Trying to.
But it looked like Shaq Barrett came up with a football.
He's a clown.
Wound up diving in that pile once that ball got into the clear a little bit.
And for those of you listening on radio, we have the benefit of replay reviews.
Nobody said anything about a dynasty. All we said was Brady Ball, and you coming with some dumbass shit from left field. Just shut up and watch the game, bro. You're annoying me. I'll block your stupid ass.
And Scott Novak has already said
You just making up shit to hate.
Washington. But let's see.
I can't stand haters. They just be making up shit to hate. Shut the fuck up and watch the game.
They're still talking about it.
Now, with this discussion,
You said Brady was gonna win an 80 Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up. Nobody said that. Knowing this shit. You about to get blocked, you dumbass troll.
18 to 7.
Say something else.
I don't think they can get a clear on who recovered it, but you can see, Bruce Arians is not too happy on the sideline right now, but you can see clearly the ball is out. Now, whether or not they could not determine who recovered it clearly might be the reason.
Bucks ball, baby. Bucks ball.
That was a long official review of the previous play. The line of scrimmage.
Oh, stupid ass. We all know he going for Washington on the low. He mad because Washington losing.
Sometimes you got to catch the ball before you run. And Stephen Sims Jr. just dropped the ball.
Well, you can see he had his head. He went to zone defense, and he was the one of three receivers to the right side. He just stopped at about 5 yards and was open and turned his head to get upfield before the ball got there, and he wound up dropping it.
It will be 3rd down and 16. Remember the sack yardage lost. And see if the Bucs can stop them here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with an 18-7 lead. The Washington football team facing 3rd down and long. They need to reach the 35 from the 19. Here's the snap and dropping. Heineke throws the ball upfield. A club ball, but well short of the first down marker.
Oh, they didn't give us the fumble? Really?
And Tampa Bay should get the ball back. 90 seconds
All right, we get the ball back anyway.
in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will spend the time.
Second charge timeout. Tampa Bay. 30-second timeout.
Mike Edwards this team out. You got to get a touchdown.
Mike Edwards does a good job of getting a break on this, not giving Sims Jr. an opportunity to turn up the field and potentially.
I keep playing pretty good, man. His receivers ain't that good.
We have one timeout remaining, and see if Tom Brady can do his thing. Bucs lead 18-7 with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. Buccaneers have scored on all but one possession in this game, have not gone 3 and out against the Washington football team. A pair of field goals sandwiched around a pair of touchdowns. Tom Brady to
Brady's a dog, man.
Tom Brady to Chris Godwin. Here is the snap and into punt Tress way. Gets the punt away. And waiting for it, Mickens backpedaling to the 18-yard line. We'll try to return this one to the numbers. Now tries to get outside the numbers. Is going to be gunned down and stopped short of the 30-yard line. Special teams play by the Washington football team. Bucs will have a minute 22 to go. And with Tom Brady, the greatest of all time at quarterback, a minute 22.
That's all day long.
That's almost like a calendar month, isn't it?
Minute 22. He's got plenty of time.
The Washington football team took over with a minute 50 to go. Did they only use 8 seconds? It just seems like it was.
Well, they stopped the clock because of the potential fumble.
Hey, this off the subject. Y'all think Trump going to jail?
And they had the one where the Bucs called timeout immediately.
That's crazy. He
used their second timeout.
I don't know
to
about
preserve
that,
and wait for the
I think Donald Trump got too many crazy people behind him. I think people scared of Trump.
Pass. Receiver fell down. That was Mike Evans. And by the time he got up, the ball pass and sailed over his head and also over the head of Ronald.
They'll jump in front of a bus for Trump. They just did. They'll prove it. They just did it. You think? I don't think he going to. They never go to jail. He too rich. He over the law. He a billionaire. Why would he?
Slick outside the numbers. Seen a couple of guys sliding. Mike Evans tries to run a comeback here, and
I don't think
he gets to the top of the stem. He slides for about a yard.
Trainers came onto the field to attend to 65.
Hillary Clinton killed half the world. She's still free. So how the hell he
their
going?
third and final timeout of the first half.
Hillary killed.
Well, that is Alex Kappa, who is walking slowly to the Buccaneers sideline. And he appears to be okay. But
I ain't even watching.
He's heading to the locker. He's hobbling a little bit, but he's doing it under his own power.
Ted Larson will replace him. Activated for practice squad. Delayed blitz by a safety. Brady throws left side. Caught ball by Antonio Brown. They one or two guys miss it now. He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Bucks know they have to be in a hurry now. No timeouts remaining. It's first down and 10. Brown, a touchdown catch already today. Leonard Fournette, a sidecar to the left hip of Tom Brady. Hurry up offense. 58 seconds left in the half. Brady has time. Throws a pass. Incomplete. It almost picked off on the deflection at the 38-yard line of the Washington football team. Cameron Curl, a rookie safety, lead out and almost picked it off.
Come on, Tom.
They're trying to run a little crossing route here to Godwin, and he lays out. It's a pretty hard thrown ball, and it ricochets off of his hands. It's almost intercepted, but good effort by Godwin. It's a little slow getting up.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers with an 18-7 lead, trying to capitalize now late and score more points. Here comes pressure. Brady throws. Caught. Incomplete pass. Too low for Cameron Brate to try to snag. That'll bring up third down and 10.
Come on now.
Uncharacteristic pass attempt by Tom Brady, as that pass was thrown at the ankles of Cameron Brate.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure.
hard-
Tom
it's hard
did this
to
one a
pick
little
off
bit
Tom.
early. Cam Brate ran up 10 yards,
It's hard
just
to pick
runs
him
the
off.
out like we see him do so often in these 2-minute situations. And not sure if he was feeling some pressure and needed to get rid of it, but it's just thrown too far outside.
Third down and 10. The Bucks are 3 of 6 on third down. Here is the snap out of the gun. Brady has time, stands tall, is going to be flushed out of the box. He is tackled and sacked for the first time in today's ball game. Montez Sweat got to him. Brady trying to throw the deep ball, and the Buccaneers will have to punt the ball away. The first 3-and-out series of this ball game by Tampa Bay.
First charge timeout. Washington. 30-second time.
This is the first bad series by Brady.
Frustrated when he gets up. Not sure what he was expecting, but he lost his back because they blitzed the linebacker, and Fournette had to cut the linebacker coming, so he didn't have an outlet.
Well, under 1 minute to go, and Tom a little frustrated. He was sacked and dropped, and in comes Bradley Pinion to punt the ball away. 18-7 score, Bucks lead by 11. Should be by a much bigger number. Washington hanging around. Pinion will stand around the Buccaneer 22-yard line. Steven Sims awaits the punt. Here's the snap of Godwin, and Pinion's second punt of the game will bounce inside the 20. Will take a Buccaneer bounce inside the 15 and dies right in.
Boy, I love how Tom Brady throw it. He was the reason this drive stalled out. It was all Tom Brady. He had some bad throws, and then when he gets sacked, he cussing at somebody else because it didn't make the right adjustment on the route. Tom Brady a fool, man. Because nobody can say shit. He got 6 Super Bowls. It's his fault, and he's still.
2-yard run, the only score by Washington in this game.
Tom Brady a fool,
75
man.
yards engineered by
It was all his fault, and he pointed to somebody else.
Start of his career. That's Taylor Heineke, 53-yard punt. Washington goes to work at their 10-yard line. Dropping the throw, Heineke dumps the ball off, caught by McKissick. McKissick is snagged and dropped. Boy, up near the headgear, but no flag thrown. The run after the catch by McKissick. Levante David. Make sure he doesn't get any more yards. And the clock down to 14 seconds and counting. Washington football team moving left to right in white, dropping Heineke. Looking Heineke runs to his right. He's going to get a first down and then some and runs out of bounds.
All right, we're
Clock
going
ticks
to
down
have
to
time
3
of 18.
before Taylor Heineke can get out of bounds.
And they were saving that timeout in case they got a big play to potentially get in field goal range, but they're not going to be able to complete anything and get a timeout from here. So
Washington won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they'll have the ball to begin the third quarter, but they trail 18-7. A couple of clips about the Washington football defense. If you want to beat them, you score points in the first half because they're very stingy in the second. Buccaneers lead by 11. Here's the snap, probably the final play. McKissick will run the draw play, and he'll be snagged and dropped at the 31-yard line. And that'll do it. The first half is in the books.
All right, y'all.
The Tampa Bay
I'm going to see
Buccaneers
y'all.
in the playoffs for the first time.
Come back, man. Hit that like. Hit that like, subscribe. We at halftime. I'm going to get me smoke me some weed. I don't give a fuck. And I'll be back, man. So do what you gotta do, you know. Take a shower, wash your stinking ass, you know, do something productive, eat. Do the misses. Whatever you do, just go ahead and knock it out, get it done. And I'll see you after halftime. Hit that like, boy, stop. Peace. Be right back. Lost my damn. Hold on, y'all. We'll get the game back. Hold on. My sound feed just went out. Hold on. Oh, those the highlights. Okay, come on, give me some sound now. I'll be right back, y'all.
This is the Buccaneers halftime show. Now here again with the
Yeah, that was a fumble, Johanna. Yep, that was a fumble. That was a fumble. That would have changed the whole game. They know that. They gotta make their money, man. NFL done lost a lot of money this year. They gotta recoup some of it.
The halftime recap is brought to you by Raymond James. No matter where you are or where you're trying to go, a Raymond James advisor can help you get there. Visit RaymondJames.com to learn more. Raymond James, life well planned.
Washington won the coin toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to begin the second half of play. Again, the Bucs lead 18-7 on the Bucs' first drive. They go 9 plays, 70 yards. They had a couple of nice plays in that drive, a 15-yard catch from Evans, a 17-yard catch from Godwin, but the drive did stall, and they had to settle for a Ryan Succop 29-yard field goal to take the early 3-0 lead. Washington's first possession, the Bucs defense was good, 3 and out, and they had to kick it back to Tampa Bay, and then the Bucs got a couple of first downs, but then kicked it back to Washington. Washington takes over deep in its own territory on the 14. They get a 36-yard catch and run from Cam Sims. And then on 2nd and 11, a little misfortune for Washington.
It will be 2nd down 11, moving left, right to left. Washington dropping to throw, pressure, ball tipped to the, it's picked off, intercepted at the 42-yard line by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Good call there, Gene Deckerhoff. The ball was tipped by Kevin Minter and ended up in the arms of Sean Murphy Bunting. So that's the game's only turnover. The Buccaneers take over at the 42, and they get the ball into the end zone. Miller had a 15-yard catch, but here's how it goes into the end zone on 3rd and 3.
3rd down 3. They need to reach the Washington 33. Dropping deep, Brady throws the ball to the right side. He's got to be open. Antonio Brown, 3-2-1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady finds AB at the 5, and Antonio Brown takes it in to the paint of the end zone.
The PAT failed. The extra point was actually blocked, so the Bucs lead 9-0. Washington late in the first quarter starts at the 25. They get a 24-yard catch on a big play from Logan Thomas. McLaurin with an 18-yard catch after that. Heineken with a 10-yard scramble for a first down. And then we move into the second quarter of play. That drive continues. Steven Sims with a 10-yard catch. And Washington gets into the end zone on this 3rd and goal from the 2.
They'll hand the ball off. Gibson with a touchdown. Washington, I beg your pardon, J.D. McKissick dives into the end zone. And the Washington football team has scored early in the second quarter. It is 9-6.
9-6, Tampa Bay leading Washington at that point. And that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. On the ensuing drive, the Buccaneers go to work. Antonio Brown on an end around for 22 yards on the first play. And they got the ball at the 39 because Washington, it looks like it was an onside kick or a short kick of some sort. Anyway, the Bucs on 3rd and 3 from the Washington 32.
From the Washington 47, Brady dropping, throwing, close run, caught ball, Chris Godwin, touchdown Tampa Bay. Perfect throw from Brady, and Godwin beat the defender, a post route, and it's another touchdown for the Buccaneers.
It is a touchdown for the Bucs. They went for 2. That did not happen, and the Bucs lead 15-7 at this point. On the Bucs' fifth possession of the game, they get the ball deep in their own territory. They go 10 plays, 81 yards, but the drive does stall. They settle for a Ryan Succop field goal. That makes it 18-7, and that's where we are at halftime. Buccaneers 18, the Washington football team 7.
This is the NFL scoreboard.
Let's check the other playoff games on a super wild card weekend. 3 games on tap for the day. The first one was in Buffalo, the first time they hosted a playoff game in 25 years. They got good play from their quarterback, Josh Allen. A couple of touchdown passes. He ran for another. They held off the Colts 27-24. In the NFC, the Rams upset the Seahawks in Seattle 30-20. Tomorrow, wildcard weekend continues. Ravens at the Titans, Bears at the Saints, and the nightcap will be the Browns at the Steelers. The Buccaneers halftime show will continue. I'll come back with some halftime stats for you right after this timeout.
It's happening. Football is back. Sure, games will look different, but one thing remains the same. Hooters for game day. Hooters is the place to be with 22-ounce Bud Light, and Mick Ultra Big Daddies for only $4.99 all day, every day. And Corona beer buckets for $20 on the weekends. Show your Bucs pride with a collectible Buccaneer cup filled with an absolute Jolly Roger for $5. Staying in? Visit order.hooters.com for pickup or delivery. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983.
Turn your family's good morning into a good day with Honey Nut Cheerios. Made with whole grain oats and a touch of golden honey. They're a great way to start your morning with a smile to last throughout the day. Visit Cheerios.com for all the products you'll love and recipes the whole family will love too. Honey Nut Cheerios. Good starts with happy hearts.
The Buccaneers halftime show continues. How did the Bucs stack up? Here are the halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have a great night and drive safe. Now, Ronnie Lane.
Brady trying to pick up his 31st playoff win. Leads at halftime 8-7. And here's what he did in the first half. Brady was 12 for 23, 209 yards, threw a couple of touchdown passes. He was sacked once. Quarterback rating of 112.4. Opposing quarterback Taylor Heineke making his first ever playoff start, just his second start in the NFL, went 10 for 18. $130. He did throw an interception. He was sacked one time as well. Leading rusher for Tampa Bay, Leonard Fournette, 11 for 46.
Cam Akers looking scary.
Rojo injured himself in the pregame warm-ups, and that's about it as far as rushing is concerned for Tampa Bay, even though Antonio Brown did have a 22-yard carry on an end around. Taylor Heineke is actually the leading rusher for Washington at halftime, 3 carries, scrambles for 22 yards. Antonio Gibson had 8 carries, but only gained 20 for Washington. As far as receiving is concerned, Tampa Bay's Chris Godwin with 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Antonio Brown, 2 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. And Cameron Brake with 2 catches for 43 yards. Leonard Fournette catches the ball a couple of times out of the backfield. He had a nice screenplay for 22 yards, so 3 catches for 31. As far as Washington running the football, Antonio Gibson, 8 carries for 20 yards, and receiving Cam Sims, 3 catches for 46 yards. Terry McLaurin, 3 catches for 31. And then Logan Thomas has the 24-yard catch for Washington. Again at halftime, the Bucs lead Washington 18-7.
And I hope
Those
Joe
were
Biden
your Florida
puts your mama
Department
and
of
your whole
Transportation
family
halftime
cage
stats. The Florida Department
feed
of
your goddamn
Transportation
rat
reminds
boy.
you that fans
And
don't
take
let
your
fans
order,
drive
bitch.
drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have yourself a great evening. Buccaneers halftime show continues after this timeout.
At Johns Hopkins All Children's, we are ready to care for your kids, set up to make and keep them well, and going the extra mile to help them thrive. Johns Hopkins All Children's. A healthy future starts now.
While you watch the game, consider this. The human body has more than 650 muscles, but the only muscle that never rests is the heart. Maybe that's why true courage never rests either. Advent Health supports the courage in every athlete and the incredible inside us all. Advent Health is a proud partner of the Orlando Magic, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Daytona International Speedway, and the official medical provider of Run Disney.
Hello, this is your apartment. I need some favors from you. Your cat keeps rubbing against the kitchen island, and I can't return the favor. Can you give her extra pets for me? After that, could you bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico? We could save money, and it's easy to do online. And one last thing. Could you leave the TV on during the day? I need to catch up on my soaps.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg. Fire them cannons! Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers halftime show continues with Ronnie Lane.
Bucks lead Washington 18-7. Bucks first playoff game in 13 years. They do have first downs, 15 first downs tonight in the first half to Washington's 10, and they have 282 yards of offense to Washington's 175. Again, they lead 18-7 at halftime. Jack Del Rio's defense has been pretty good in the second half during the season. We'll see if Tom Brady and company can close this thing out in Washington tonight. Let's get you back to the ball game. Here is TJ Reeves.
Ronnie, thanks very much. So far, so good for the Bucs. You would like for this lead to be larger, especially when they got inside the red zone there at 15-7 and had first and goal and could not get the touchdown with the two incompletions on second and third down to Chris Godwin and to Rob Gronkowski back of the end zone. We are still searching for the official explanation. We hopefully will get one as to why that play, that sack at the end of the first half on Taylor Heineke was not ruled a fumble, because clearly on the replays that NBC showed, the ball is out. The ball is loose, and it's eventually recovered clearly by a replay they show by Shaq Barrett on the bottom of the pile, falling on the ball, and Shaq Barrett came out with the ball. The only thing we can surmise is they could not determine a clear recovery for whatever reason, and elected to let the call on the field stand. And Dave Moore, I know you're still listening here at the moment. So the consequence there, instead of Buck ball 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line with a chance to up the 18-7 lead, the Redskins eventually punted, played field position, stopped the Bucks, got in the locker room at 18-7. You really feel like if the Bucks had gotten the ball right there, they're going to get in the end zone, and this game is all but over. Right. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
No, and I agree with that. And
this game over, right? The game would have been over.
That was really the only explanation I could see as well. Just didn't see who clearly recovered it, because you can see it was punched out by Cleo Davis after Anthony Nelson had a hold of Heineke. So it really should have been that. But the Bucks have 282 yards on offense. They come out and continue to do that. You obviously need to end with touchdowns and not field goals. But overall, they got a good start to build on, and they just need to come out, play good defense here, and get back on track on offense.
Again, it's a Washington team that has struggled to score. Can the Bucks put another touchdown or so on the board and then lock this one up? Time for the second half. And to call it, here again is the Hall of Famer, Mean Gene Deckerhoff.
Well, thank you very much, fellas. It's time to play ball. The second half will begin momentarily, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have an 18-7 lead. But the Buccaneers have an awful lot of offense to show for not many points.
Who
Two
they
field
play
goals,
next?
2 touchdowns, 18-7. They missed a point after 5 that was blocked, and a 2-point conversion that failed. Washington won the toss, deferred. They'll have the ball first in the third quarter. The second half kickoff brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's good.
Because I don't even look at it like that. Like, we got to win our game in front of us.
Bradley Pinion puts a big right toe to Leonard, and it will be returned by Sim. Danny Johnson. Johnson to the 15. Johnson to the 25. He's staying shy of the 30.
So we play
Danny Johnson's first kickoff return of the game. Very seldom do Bradley Pinion kickoffs be returned, but that time Danny did his thing and got it out to the 30-yard line, where the Washington football team will begin the second half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 18. Washington football team.
We play the Packers next, Joanna.
Injured a quad apparently.
Third quarter. Let's go.
Pregame warm-ups, and is unavailable to go, and we will not see him in this ball game. Leonard Fournette has been the primary ball. Here's the first snap of the second half. Dropping to throw Heineke, looking to his right, now looking back to his left. Has protection, throws the ball upfield. It is incomplete. A one-handed try down the near sideline by running back Antonio Gibson. But boy, oh boy. Taylor Heineke had all kinds of time to find the receiver. Good coverage in the secondary.
They did. They got in a run hook. It was
He got
all
light,
play
dude.
action, and he really
He
has
got light
nowhere to
button.
go. And Levante David does a good job of tracking Gibson because that's ultimately where Heineke was trying to drop it down.
Yeah, we should beat him.
As he tripped coming out of the backfield and was slow getting there.
It is second down and 10. The line of scrimmage, the Washington 30. Second half just started. Four-man front for the Buccaneers. Here is the snap. We send a linebacker blitz. Pass is caught for a first down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Terry McLaurin makes the catch. And their number one target on the season. Outstanding rookie year a year ago, and replicated that with 1,000 yards plus receiving. And that catch by McLaurin is his fourth of the game.
Yeah, just as his own defense, and he just finds a little seam. He's a slot receiver. Runs 5 yards, turns out. Heineke hits him on time and gives an opportunity to run with it.
12-yard pickup, first down 10 from the 42. Heineke again to throw, flag thrown. Heineke gets the pass away, caught by McLaurin, and he is stuck immediately at the 44-yard line. A flag thrown. Let's see what that is all about. Jamal Dean made the tackle, and boy, he hit him low between the belt buckle and the shin. It dropped him. See if that penalty is going to be on the watch. No.
Defense number 90 lined up in a neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It's just the second penalty on the Buccaneers, and that one flagged on Jason Pierre-Paul. Jason Pierre-Paul is a member of the New York Football Giants, played the the Washington football team on a regular basis, and he was trying to jump the gun and get to Heineke. We have sacked him just once, and that's sacked by Anthony Nelson.
Here we go, the refs. Here we go.
First down and 5 now for Heineke and the Washington football team. They'll shift Logan Thomas in motion. Play action fake dropping. Wants to look toward Logan Thomas. Throws the ball downfield. It's a caught ball by Thomas in Buck territory of the 24-yard line. Isaiah. Well, we saw him in motion, line up on the edge, and that's who he was targeting, Logan Thomas. And a nice pass underneath that safety zone defense, and the Buccaneer defense surrenders another huge play.
Yeah, and Levante David is the guy that was tracking him. He came in motion. Logan Thomas ran an out route.
We're not getting no pressure. Can we bring more pressure, coach?
And then he turned up the field, so it was kind of.
How you sitting back with all this time now? This is kind of ridiculous. Why we ain't bringing no pressure?
He had time to wait for him to turn up the field. It was able
we rushing forward.
And deep in Buck territory of the Tampa Bay 24-yard line. First series of the second half. Heineke drops back to throw. Has time. Gets away from the sack effort. Dives at the 20-yard line.
We need to bring some pressure.
Being shredded by a quarterback making his first postseason
We getting
start.
shredded, man. We ain't.
Did not know until late this afternoon that
We getting
Alex
shredded out
Smith
here.
was going to be unavailable. He took first team.
He got too
snaps
much
all
time back there.
with Alex Smith on the
He
injury.
ain't that bad of a quarterback. I never heard of him.
But we all thought that Alex Smith was going to be the starter tonight on this super wild card weekend, but it's
Bring some
Taylor
heat,
Heineke,
blitz,
second
bring a
down
lot,
and 7.
something.
He'll hand the ball off. They'll run the ball up the gut. The tackle made. That time it was Antonio Gibson right up the gut. He was stopped well short of the first down yardage. So that'll bring up third down. The Washington football team with Chase Roulier at center and a first-round pick, Brandon Sheriff at right guard. Okay. That's exactly where he ran. Here is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now. Heineke putting a lot of pressure on the Buccaneers secondary, particularly the linebackers in coverage. Third down and 4. The mark to make is the 14-yard line from the 18. Out of the shotgun, dropping Heineke. Heineke gets the pass. It's almost picked off the 7-yard line. Went through the hands of the intended receiver, and Jordan Whitehead had an easy pick, but it bounced off his number 33, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough, and Jordan Whitehead's going to be mad watching this on film, but it's just a zone defense, and Heineke misses a wide-open Logan Thomas, throws it high into the right. Ball ricochets off of his hands and hits Jordan Whitehead in the chest, who's coming up to try to make a play, and that's when he's going to wish he had back.
Well, the ball is at the 18-yard, 19-yard line. They will attempt a field goal. Destin Hopkins will attempt a 36-yard field goal. His first field goal try of the day. The spot is down. The kick is airborne, and it is good. And the Washington football team, first possession, third quarter, and they get 3 points. It's 18-10. Tampa Bay Buccaneers led 18-7 at halftime. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
That last two plays.
As for just any door, and as for just any ignition, connected to just any transmission.
in just any vehicle, then perhaps it would be okay to buy it from just anyone. This is not just any car. It's a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz. Every detail has been inspected and road tested by highly skilled Mercedes-Benz technicians. And it's all backed by an unlimited buyback warranty, which makes the decision of where to buy one simple. Your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. The certified pre-owned sales event going on now through March 1st. Enjoy a credit of up to $1,500 for your first payments through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Shop online or drop by your local dealer today.
Credit card payment available only to qualified customers on select certified pre-owned models. See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on its offer and certified pre-owned warranties.
For a test drive, visit Mercedes-Benz of Tampa, Fields Motor Cars, Crown Euro Cars, Mercedes-Benz of Sarasota, Mercedes-Benz of Clearwater, and Mercedes-Benz of Wesley Chapel. Or online at suncoastmercedes-benz.com.
Without question, Florida weather changes fast and changes often. And when severe weather threatens, you need to know where it is and when it's going to hit. That's why Max Defender 8, the most advanced weather radar in Florida, is the best tool to help you plan, prepare, and protect before, during, and after a storm. Whenever lives are on the line, why settle for second best? Trust Max Defender 8 radar, only on News Channel 8, on your side.
Hey, Bucs fans, enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just go to Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets plus the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
Let's go!
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucs football on 98 Rock. Your home of the Tampa Bay
We got our dudes, man.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, we getting, Norvell getting it in, man.
Well, the Washington football team scores on
But
their
there is
first possession
football
of
there
the
is going to be a football next season.
a 36-yard
if the country
Dustin Hopkins field goal.
don't eat itself.
52-yard scoring drive, 7 plays to get there in 3 1/4 minutes. 18-10.
If it is football next year, we're looking good.
Just before
if it
until
is.
the halftime break. You better score points on
I ain't
Washington in
got.
the first half. They have outscored opponents 200
by
to
nothing.
91 in the second half.
I
They
expect
surrendered just
everything
30
coming this year.
points in 16
Nothing
games
don't surprise
in the
me.
third quarter this season.
The Bucs have been on fire in recent weeks, especially in the second half. So the Bucs need to go out here and answer with a touchdown would do wonders for the momentum of this football game.
Now, the Buccaneers have outscored opponents 247 to 138 in the second half. An all-time Buccaneer record for most points scored in a season, 492, among many records shattered by the Buccaneer offense and defense.
Oh, she was, man, I got a white wife. I just put it together. Man, we open up everything. Oh, that's why she called me a coon, because you see my white wife and kids. And she's just a stink, black, fat whore bitch. Yeah, oh, I get it. Nicole, yeah.
3 more tomorrow.
That's what it was.
Great if you're a football fan. We know you are. The kickoff by Hopkins will sail through the end zone, and the Bucs will start at the 25-yard line. They say the second half, the adjustments are made by both offense and defense. See what adjustments the Washington football team has put into play here in the third quarter. They are stingy in the third period. See if the GOAT, Tom Brady, can move this football club and get some points now. We lead 18-10. Brady's thrown 2 touchdown passes. His first half numbers, well, not spectacular, but he still passed for 209 yards. First down, 10 Bucs. And we start with 11:46 to go in the third quarter. Hand the ball off. Fournette running to his right. Slams away for a gain of 2, maybe 3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red jerseys, pewter pants, those shiny pewter helmets with the Buccaneer flag on either side. Buccaneers tried to get the run game going early in this ball game, and we did have some success. We're playing without Ronald Jones. Fournette carried the ball 11 times for 46 yards, averaging 4.2 yards a clip. We did sneak in a little jet sweep to Antonio Brown that helped our rushing numbers. 75 yards rushing in the first half. Second down, 7. Brady to throw out of the gun. Looks upfield, throws to the wayside. It is incomplete. Intended for Mike Evans. 4th target of the game. Mike has a catch in the ball game. Playing, remember, after injuring his knee late in the first quarter a week ago. 3rd down and 7 facing Tom Brady and the Bucs.
It's just an outside release by Mike Evans, and it's a back shoulder throw, but Mike got his head around late and wasn't able to make the adjustment on it. He did get over top of the corner, and that one I think he was expecting Brady to throw over the top rather than stopping him with the football.
Bucs need to reach the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 7. We move left to right. Empty backfield now for Tom Brady. Rob Gronkowski in the slot to the left side. Wide to the left, Antonio Brown. Here is the snap and dropping a pass underneath. Oh, it's dropped and out of the hands of Chris Godwin. Well, that was
Man, should Mike Evans even be playing? Mike Evans shouldn't even be playing out here, man. He looking terrible. His leg look like, man, Mike Evans shouldn't even be playing.
3 and out for just the first time.
You know, some put me in, coach.
This one, they're just trying to get a little natural rub around his man-to-man coverage, and Godwin, the ball thrown a little bit low by Brady. This is what he's usually good at, getting out there quickly to give the receiver an opportunity to get up the field and make a move. And on this one, the ball just dies on him, and Godwin not able to make the play.
Benyon gets the snap. He was standing at the 13-yard line. Another booming punt.
He came out the halftime sluggish.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Not a good punt by Bradley Pinion. And the Washington football team, after scoring a field goal on their opening drive, are in business near midfield. 18-10. Bucs lead. Let's take a timeout.
I don't know why
Tampa Bay football is back, and Beefle Brady's is where game time meets meal time all the time. Catch your fill of Bucs football over award-winning jumbo wings, premium blend Angus burgers, and ice cold beer. And if you're someone who gets awestruck when spotting an MVP, our signature O'Brady burger never disappoints. Yeah, it's that good. Beef's Rewards members earn double points all weekend long on every purchase. Haven't joined yet? Download the app and let the perks begin. See you at Beef's.
Is your next getaway on the horizon? X marks the spot at Trade Winds, the official beach resort of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set sail for St. Pete Beach and enjoy sun, surf, and plenty of space. Make a hooded cabana your end zone, and then go long for sunset drinks at Salty's Tiki Bar. The ultimate play? A few rides down their 3-story high tide slide. Now's the perfect time to touch down for your trip. Bucs fans even get 10% off their stay. Visit justletgo.com/Bucs for details.
Bucs fans, when shopping for your game day celebrations, don't forget to pick up your favorite variety of Lay's potato chips and Tostitos. Tostitos and Lay's are an essential part of the game day tradition and the official chip of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whether you're at Raymond James Stadium or hosting Bucs fans at home, make sure Lay's and Tostitos are a part of your game day ritual. Go Bucs!
Go Bucs!
As the Bucs punt the ball back to the Washington football team. We do have an injury update brought to you by Advent Health with award-winning care and a network of convenient locations. Advent Health is here to help you feel whole. Learn more at yourcareyournetwork.com. For the Bucs offensively, Gene and Dave, Alex Cappa went out of the game late in the first half with an ankle injury. His return is questionable at the moment. Still could come back and play. And now, if you're on defense, obviously, guys, you've got to make something happen here. You gave up a field goal drive. You just had a 3-and-out. You need this defense to turn up the heat on a very inexperienced quarterback as we go back to Gene.
Yeah, and Heineke has had a couple of good series, and you got to throw in that possession to begin the second half. He engineered a 52-yard drive. They settled for a Dustin Hopkins field goal, but he achieved 3 first downs on that series.
Right.
And then the earlier drive, early in the second quarter, Heineke was nearly flawless at engineering a 75-yard drive. 2 big gash plays. He got one to Logan Thomas and one to Terry McLaurin. I beg your pardon, it was to Cam Sims. Those were the 2 big plays. And then they got a 2-yard rush by McKissick. And that is their only touchdown of the ballgame. 18-10 is the score. Tampa Bay leads Washington. Second possession by the Washington football team from their 42-yard line. Draw play, and running up the gut comes Gibson, and he's wrestled down. Did the ball come out? Gibson falls on it if it did. Now, the report in the first quarter was that Gibson had injured his ankle, but he is back in there and running the ball well. Their leading ball carrier, you got Gibson, J.D. McKissick, and Peyton Barber. We haven't mentioned Peyton Barber, a former Buccaneer. All 3 are in the mix running the football. Taylor Heineke is starting in place of the injured Alex Smith, who was scratched earlier today from tonight's Super Wild Card game between the Bucs and Washington. From the 45, second down 7, moving left. Thomas in motion, shifts to the left edge, drops to throw. They get the ball batted down. And it was Jason Pierre-Paul batting the ball down. Was it a fumble ball? I think it's going to be ruled an incomplete.
Man, of
It
course.
was, it was batted by Jason Pierre-Paul, knocked right back in the face of Heineke, and he just knocked
All right,
it
now
down
let's step up now.
because you can't
Now I'm
throw
starting
it
to get
again.
ready. Let's go.
Good job,
Second
Jason.
and
Set the game clock to 10 minutes, 7 seconds, 10:07.
Good job of Jason Pierre-Paul getting his hands up, deflecting his ball.
Jason Pierre-Paul has played defensive end in 4-3 defenses his entire career. He likes this 3-4 scheme of Todd Bowles. He's got a couple of interceptions, doubled his career interceptions, and that pass deflection is 7th of the season. That's a big number for an outside linebacker. Third down and 7 for Washington. They need to reach the Bucs 48. Heineke drops to throw. Under some heat, rushing to his left. He's going to try to run for the first down. He will get it across midfield and tight ropes down the sideline. Big gain by Heineke on third down
You can
and
move.
7.
You can run. You can run.
A flag has been thrown.
Holding. Give us holding.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah.
Number 75.
Push him back.
10-yard penalty.
Push him back.
Well, that is a huge break for the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
a former first-round pick out of Iowa, Brandon
I'll
Sheriff,
take that.
is guilty of a holding infraction, and that nullifies what
I'll
had
take
been an 18-yard gallop by the quarterback to
I'll
convert
take
third
that.
down and long.
Yeah, and he's holding on Shaq Barrett and grabs him by the back of the jersey. But one of the adjustments the Bucs really needed to make at halftime was the way they were rushing the passer. You got to keep your lanes and not let Heineke get outside because most of his production is coming outside the pocket.
Just the second penalty on the Washington football team. Third down and 17. A lot of time to throw. Pass to their right side is caught, but well short of the first down. Logan Thomas is knocked out of bounds. Well, they get it to their big tight end, a former quarterback in college, drafted as quarterback by Arizona, and has developed into a quality tight end in the National Football League. That'll bring up fourth down and 5. They needed 17, got a dozen, and Washington will be forced to punt for the first time in the second half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 18, Washington football team 10. Bucs went 3 and out on our first series of the second half. If Tom Brady and the Bucs offense could get going. First things first, though, Jaden Mickens awaits Tress Way's punt. Tress Way, a left-footed
Good
punter.
job, defense. That's what I'm
Gets a
talking
good
about.
snap and gets the kick away. Coming down to Mickens.
Defense held it.
Fair catch is going to bounce, and it's going to be down inside the 10 around the 9-yard line.
You stop for the defense. You stop for the defense. Let's go.
Player on the backside.
Let's go.
Who was down there blocking the gunner.
Let's go, Tom. Let's get it cracking, Tom.
I'm saying it touched the Buccaneers.
It's go
I don't
time.
think it did.
It's go time.
And Tampa Bay will have the football for the second time in the second half. We lead 18-10. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
It's go time.
Hey, Bucs fans, enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just go to Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets plus the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
Frontier presents Confessions of a Laptop.
Hey, your laptop here. Your slow, unreliable internet is making things a drag, my friend. It's time to get Frontier fiber optic internet. With upload speeds up to 25 times faster than cable. And because it's fiber optics, it's more resistant to bad weather. Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier fiber optic internet.
Go to frontier.com/yfiber for complete offer details. Service is subject to availability and all applicable terms and conditions.
Bucs fans, game day is back. And while it might look a little different this year, the good times, smooth drinks, and tailgate excitement will never change when you're cheering on the Bucs with Jameson. So pull up a seat, pour a smooth Jameson ginger and lime, and enjoy game day with Jameson. Go Bucs! Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, product of Ireland. Copyright 2020, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
To beat your opponent, you've got to know your opponent. Once you understand their weaknesses, you can create the best strategy to win. That's what they do at Moffitt Cancer Center every day, using research to uncover smarter ways to defeat cancer. Ranked as the top cancer center in Florida and the Southeast by U.S. News and World Report. They're a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Learn more about the game-changing research and patient care at Moffitt.org. Moffitt Cancer Center.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fox Football on 98 Rock. Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fire them cannons.
Fire the cannons.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get a huge break as we went to break. The Washington football team special teams, Troy Apke, thought the ball had hit a Buccaneer. That was Ryan Smith. And he gobbled up the ball around the 7-yard line and carried it into the end zone. But what Apke did not know is the ball did not hit Ryan Smith. And by running the ball into the end zone, it is now a touchback, right, David?
And that's exactly right. You know when you're covering those kicks, when you're covering punch, when you down the ball, you have to stay in the field of play, not go in the end zone. But they had assumed that Ryan Smith had touched it, so just to be safe, he went in the end zone, which caused the touchback and gave up some yards.
From the 20-yard line, handoff to the left, and Keyshawn Vaughn is going to try to find running room off left guard, and he gets very little. He may have gained a couple of yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with an 18-10 lead. Our second possession. And Ryan Smith doing a tremendous job of avoiding
pirouette to get out of the way.
A bouncing punt to hit him in the backside. And the Buccaneers, instead of 1, giving up a touchdown on special teams, 2, having the ball inside the 10 of the 7-yard line, are starting this series, our second of the second half, at the 20-yard line. Huge difference in field position. It is 2nd down and 7. Cameron Brady tied in motion. Gronkowski, a second tight end on the right edge. Here's the snap to Brady, looking upfield. Brady throws a pass. It is incomplete. Well, the ball has been.
Hey, is Rojo hurt, y'all? Rojo hurt?
That'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Anybody know?
And then, you talked earlier that Washington
is
has been
Rojo hurt?
super red hot in the second.
What's up, Frank? Is Rojo hurt, y'all?
Really eliminate some of your play actions, and he's just trying to hit a 5-yard out to Godwin, and ball a little too far out in front of him by Brady, and we're going to find a way to get back on track here. And 3rd and 8's not the easiest situation to do that against us.
3rd down and 7. Leonard Fournette is the setback down. See if the Bucs can for 3rd down and 7. Dropping Brady. Brady throws a dark heart ball. 1st down at the 35-yard line.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, second catch of the game. And boy, that's vintage Mike Evans playing in his first playoff game. A sliding catch.
Oh,
and that
man,
moves
would
the
be his
sticks.
first playoff game.
Yeah, this is really a great job in protection. These guys are really trying to get after Brady. He's able to step up in the pocket and deliver the out route.
He got hurt in warm-up. Must was drinking too much. Or ripped the muscle, all dehydrated his muscle. All like, how the hell you get hurt in warm-up?
Jimmy Marlin was close but could not defend. It is 1st down, 10, 14-yard catch on 3rd down and 7. The line of scrimmage, the Buccaneer 36 out of the gun. Hand off to Vaughn. Vaughn slashes his way across the 40-yard line. He got tripped up, or he's still running.
This was a little bit better. There was some penetration, but good adjustment by Vaughn to stay between that left side with guard and tackle, and tried to hurdle a defensive back that
what you got, Frank? What
tried to go low, but by doing so, he picked up an extra 3 yards.
It is 2nd down and 4. Nice run by the rookie out of Vanderbilt. He's on the left hip of Tom Brady.
Will he be back next week?
Early 3rd quarter, good protection. The pass, a deep pass down the sideline, right side. It is incomplete. One-handed try by Mike Evans, running a go route down that far sideline, and the pass just a little beyond the reach of big number 13.
Yeah, and it looked like Mike Evans slowed down a little bit.
Hey, will Rojo be back next week though?
Grabbed a little bit, but if he kept running full speed, he did like a stop and go, and
if we
just
win this
a hair
game,
too far, he got one hand on it, and that's one we've seen Tom Brady in recent games throwing perfectly.
Yeah, Mike Evans, another 1,000-yard receiving game. You know, he put on the brakes trying to slow down and not fall down. It looked like he came up limping a little. Remember, he hurt his knee last week. Here's the snap on 3rd and 4. Brady, a dart throw, caught ball. 1st down, Camp Rate. Well, we need your third down conversion. Find number
Boy,
84.
Tom
That's
Brady
exactly
beast.
what Tom Brady did.
Yeah, I was waiting on Brady to get
and
going.
The Bucs are on the move. Another set of downs.
I was waiting on Brady.
Mike Evans ain't been healthy all season.
Looks like he's getting an outside release and pushes the corner, comes back inside's wide open. And another dart by Brady.
That should be outlawed, huh? Tight end on the corner. Give up about 40 pounds. Press man coverage at the line of scrimmage. See ya. Boom. It's a first down. Cam Brate. His third catch of the game. First down, 10 Bucks at the Washington 44-yard line. Draw play. It's Vaughn. Vaughn slashing his way inside the 40. He fumbled the football. It's loose. Was he down by contact? The Washington football team says they have the ball. And from here, it looks like they have the ball, too. John Bostic, the middle linebacker.
Damn.
First guy on the...
Thanks, Gutter.
Damn it.
On a rookie. Washington says they have the ball. 5:53 left in the third quarter. Nice run by Vaughn. Bostic comes up with the football.
That's too bad. And Vaughn had a great run. He got hit and spun around and lost the football on the way down.
Rojo, hurry up.
Bostic, who's in the area, was able to come up with the football.
Well, playing without Ronald Jones, the ball comes out. Bostic recovers, and the Washington football team forced the first turnover of the ball game.
Looked like Payne, number 94, is the guy that punched it out. Really a great job by him. Vaughn's going to the ground, and he just leans down and punches at the ball, and he's able to get it out.
Deron Payne out of Alabama, one of those 4 first-round draft picks in the front four of the Washington football team, and they've got the ball. 5:53 remain in the third quarter. Bucks lead 18-10. Washington football team has the ball for the third time, and they'll start at their 39-yard line after the fumble. Taylor Heineke at quarterback. Takes the snap, looks for McKissick on the left flat, throws the ball upfield in the middle part of the field. Caught ball, it's Cam Sims. And that receiver out of Alabama makes a running catch, a deep crossing route, and a big throw on first down by Washington.
Yeah, this is a deep out. Again, a lot of time for Heineke to sit in there, and just a deep out over top of the safety, or over the top of the corner and underneath the safety for an easy throw and catch.
19-yard pickup. Heineke hands the ball off. They tried to get Gibson going, and he's stuffed to the backfield. He has not been able to get going in this ball game. Big hit right at the line of scrimmage by Jason Pierre-Paul. And then quarterback Sean Murphy Bunting came up and made sure that Gibson did not wiggle off the hook. It will be second down 11, a loss of 1 on the thrown for loss tackle by JPP. 18-10 score. Tom Brady's thrown 2 touchdown passes. And Ryan Suckup has kicked 2 field goals. Taylor Heineke is moving this Washington offense.
Hit the like, folks. Subscribe.
Tampa Bay 43-yard line. The snap, empty backfield. Heineke dropping, pressure, gets away from one, runs to his right. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. He'll be at the 40, to the 35, to the 30-yard line. And Heineke with his legs does it again. The third time in this ball game that this guy making his first start in postseason play has been able to avoid the rush, avoid a sack, and get a first down on a big run, an explosive run.
And really, to his credit, he broke about 3 tackles. He was able to elude the defensive lineman, and Levante David comes up to tackle him, and he just runs by. I don't know if he underestimated his speed or he was trying to get there. He just couldn't do it.
It is first down at the Buck 30. Hand the ball off. Gibson running to his left and is going to get outside the number, drop, and run out of bounds.
It's going to be a horse collar.
Big tackle by Sean
Murphy
Bunting, but a flag has been thrown. Antonio Gibson.
Why are we not containing him?
Grabbed by the collar. It's
He
the
had
penalty
Michael
on the face
Vick.
mask. Let's see if that flag is
We
on.
should be
Sean
containing
Murphy
him.
Bunting, who has played well
Oh my God.
in December and here in early January. Had an interception earlier in tonight's game.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle from the defense number 23. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Well, that is just the third penalty on the Buccaneers. The Washington football team has been penalized twice. And the tackle made well up around the headgear as you watch the replay, but that could have been a legal play. The more you look at it, but real speed, our flag was thrown. And the ruling on the field is a horse collar tackle on Sean Murphy Bunting. And the ball is spotted inside the 15-yard line. It's at the Buccaneer 13-yard line. Heineke ready for the snap, first down and 10. 13 yards away, 18-10 score. Dropping Heineke, looking Heineke, throwing Heineke, caught ball at the 10-yard line. Oh, and a hurdle up above by Sam Sims, and he's knocked out of bounds. He tried to hurdle over a Buccaneer tackler, and Whitehead said, no, not going to do it on that Superman cape and fly over me, and he knocks him out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's second down.
That was Winfield that came up, and he anticipated it, kept his head up and stayed high and knocked Sims out of bounds.
It is second down, and Heineke he's getting all kinds of protection. We can't get to him. Yeah, Winfield and Mentor are over there as well. Antoine, a phenomenal rookie season, third-round pick by the Bucs. Logan Thomas in motion from the 7-yard line. Draw play, handoff to Gibson, tries to pop it to the right side. He's still fighting for a largest, dives back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Buccaneers lead the league in rushing defense the entire season. And we give up a 62-yard run last week against Atlanta, the longest play of the season against the Bucs on the ground.
Damn it!
Take that one out. The Bucs, the stingiest team, stopping the run in the NFL. Third down and 5, coming a loss of 1 on that last play.
Winfield, again, is a guy that makes the tackle. It looks like there was going to be a bigger run, but Winfield was able to hang on to it.
Third down and 5, inside the Buck 10, dropping Heineke. Heineke flushed. He escapes again, running to his left. He's got to get inside the 10 to the 5. He hurdles to the pylon. Is he in? He is in for a touchdown. Washington football team. It's the Heineke show today. Or this kid out of Old Dominion.
I mean, you watch this. This is a sack. This should be a sack, and somehow he's able to get outside the pocket. They kept their lanes. They collapsed on him, and then he got out in space, and it was man-to-man coverage, so all the other defenders had their back to the quarterback, and he had an opportunity to get around the edge and dive and hit that pylon with the ball.
3 minutes, 6 seconds left, and they review all scoring plays, and Heineke gets to that pylon. That is a touchdown for where
Please reset the play clock to 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
7 plays to go 61 yards in 3.5 minutes. 3:39 to be exact. And the Washington football team is not going to play on this wild card weekend. 18-16 is the score. Do you go for 2 here, Dave? They will. Washington football team will go for 2. They spotted at the 2-yard line. J.D. McKissick is a sidecar to the left hip of the quarterback. And Heidi gets the pass. Oh, it's caught ball by Logan Thomas. A big guy cannot get it in. And the 2-point try fails. And the Bucs still lead by 2. 18-16. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have work ahead on the road. And Washington playing great football, points off turnovers. They get a half dozen after the fumble by Keyshawn Vaughn. 18-16, late third quarter. Let's take a timeout.
At Florida Cancer Specialists, we provide world-class care close to home. Because when you're fighting cancer in these unprecedented times, you need the most advanced treatments, national clinical trials, and 24/7 access to an oncology care manager. We have a single-minded focus on the safety of our patients, as well as our courageous physicians, nurses, and staff members. And we're with you every step of the way. More at flcancer.com.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm proud because we built 5G right. We started with the network more people rely on, added 5G nationwide for millions of Americans, including those right here in Tampa, and the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband in more and more places where people need massive capacity and ultra-low lag. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
At ReliaQuest, cybersecurity is a team sport. We're proud to be the official cybersecurity partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Together, we're helping keep the Bucs secure, while also teaming on charitable initiatives in the Tampa Bay community. ReliaQuest and its gray matter technology defend the Buccaneers and other elite brands around the world from cybersecurity threats. Visit ReliaQuest.com to learn more.
Let's raise the flags together as we make security possible.
It's happening. Football is back. Sure, games will look different, but one thing remains the same. Hooters for game day. Hooters is the place to be with 22-ounce Bud Light, and Mick Ultra Big Daddies for only $4.99 all day, every day. And Corona beer buckets for $20 on the weekends. Show your Bucs pride with a collectible Buccaneer cup filled with an absolute Jolly Roger for $5. Staying in? Visit order.hooters.com for pickup or delivery. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983.
2:14 to go here in the third quarter. The Redskins have come to life behind Taylor Heineke, his third-year player who played college ball about 50 miles away at Old Dominion, has sparked the Washington football team, Gene and Dave. And one thing that we're seeing is you've got to keep containment in the pocket. The Bucs a couple different times didn't get the sack and didn't stay with containment and allowed him to get to the outside, scramble, and go get a big gain. So I'm sure that's going to be talked about. But, Gene, as we go back to you, this team is built for offense. You need to snap out of it here in the third quarter, put a drive together, and go get 7.
Yep, Tom Brady and the Bucs offense have sputtered and stuttered here in the second half. We were able to get one first down on that last series, but then fumble the ball inside Washington territory. And after that turnover, Taylor Heineke does his thing. He scrambled for 2 huge first downs, including a touchdown run, an 8-yard TD run. Touched the pylon with the football, and the touchdown. 18-16 is the score. Dustin Hopkins kicks it through the end zone. The Bucs will start at the 25-yard line. It's time for the Tom Brady offense to get on track. 18-16 is the score. Little irony here. Both teams have forced a takeaway, and both teams scored touchdowns off that takeaway, but then both teams failed on 2-point tries. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 touchdown passes from Tom Brady, 2 field goals from Ryan Suckup. And this young quarterback out of Old Dominion has scored one on the ground and thrown one through the air. Dropping back to throw is Brady. Brady looks upfield, throws to the left side. Caught ball. Oh, Godwin cannot catch the ball. That is the third time in this game that Chris Godwin has had both hands on the ball. He was behind the defense and had a huge gain, but he could not hang on to the ball. Is it slippery?
You got to catch it.
I don't know, but it's a play action, and he's wide open, and it looks like it's right where he wants it to be. It is, and he's just not able to hang on to it.
Can't catch the ball.
That's one we see him make routinely without really a lot of effort.
Yeah, our second leading receiver on the season, Chris Godwin, with 7 big touchdowns, and he could not make that catch. Second down and 10. Brady underneath gets the pass away. Caught ball, this time a tougher catch by Godwin at the 32-yard line. But the Bucs will face third down and 3.
Okay.
That was a much tougher catch than the one that he just dropped.
You're exactly right. It's 3rd and 3, and this time he's just coming from that left side again, just runs a crossing route and gets away from the safety. And accurate pass from Brady. A couple of the other ones we saw earlier throwing to Godwin were tougher catches, and that corner route was really a beautiful pass. And 53. Wasn't able to hang on to it.
A minute 28 to go in the third quarter. Huddle clock down to 7. Empty backfield. Tom Brady. Bucs need 3. Third down and 3. Here's the snap. Protection. Breaks down. Pulls the back. Caught ball. It's a big catch by Brady. Stiff arm inside the 45-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds. Cameron Brady has played his best game of the season tonight in Landover, Maryland. Third down and 3, and that has got to be the third down grab he has made to move the sticks.
Really, Tom Brady, I don't know how he finds them. They got all crossing routes, 5 receivers.
In their defense.
And everybody's crossing, and somehow he finds Cameron Braid on that third level, a deep crossing route, and throws it perfect.
Cameron Braid leads us in receiving, 4 catches, 80 yards from the 45. Draw play, handoff, running the ball up the gutters, Fournette. And when he feels contact, he just launches his body ahead and gets 3 more yards. It's a nice carry on first down by Leonard Fournette. Looked like early in the ball game, Dave, we were going to dominate the running game, but all of a sudden, Washington makes the adjustments. They shut down the run. And the Buccaneers now trying to reestablish that. We lead by just 2 with 21 seconds left of the third quarter. Tampa Bay 18, Washington 16.
Really a good job by Fournette going ahead. But that's why Washington's been so good on defense in the second
Tom
half.
Brady
We talked
time.
about
Let's
it
go.
earlier. It's because they make the adjustments and they really shut down that run.
Bucks on the move, get the snap away to beat the clock, and Brady in the pocket throws the ball up. The caught ball inside the 25-yard line. Mike Evans on the final play of the third quarter, and the Buccaneers are inside the Washington 25-yard
Here
line.
we go.
The lead is
Here we
18
go.
to 16.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Really
go.
just a deep in route. Tom Brady has to step up in the pocket, buy some more time, but great job of Evans coming back to the football.
And with time running out in the third quarter, the Bucks lead by 2, 18-16. But we're on the move. Let's take a timeout.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and I'm proud because we build 5G right. We started with the network more people rely on, added 5G nationwide for millions of Americans, including those right here in Tampa, and the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband in more and more places where people need massive capacity and ultra-low lag. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a park ranger, but the only quotes they'd probably give you would be about the beauty of a fallen leaf or ripples in a pond, not the kind that could save you money on your policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who's an expert navigator of the insurance landscape. They could use their expertise to guide you on ways to save hundreds on your policies, while leaving it up to your park ranger to save the wilderness and any endangered picnic baskets. Go online to geico.com/local to find a Geico agent near you.
This is the NFL scoreboard.
Earlier today in Buffalo, Josh Allen with 3 scores as the Bills beat the Colts 27-24 to advance in the AFC. In the NFC, the Rams go to Seattle and upset Russell Wilson and company 30-20. Tomorrow, a Super Bowl as a wild card weekend continues. Ravens at the Titans, Bears at the Saints, and the Browns at the Steelers. Now let's get you back for that fourth quarter in Washington. Here's Gene Decker.
Thank you, Ronnie Lane. We're back with 15 minutes left to play. Saving you money on car insurance has been in Geico's playbook for over 75 years. So after the game, get a quote at geico.com. TJ Reeves, you got something for us?
Well, Gene, with the Buccaneers on the move, they've been featuring Cameron Braid, as you mentioned before the timeout. He leads the team with 80 yards receiving. And so we started looking, and courtesy of Scott Smith from Buccaneers.com, the record is 98 yards by a tight end in a game. Cameron Braid just passed a guy by the name of Dave Moore for the second most yards in a playoff game. Dave Moore had 54 yards receiving in a Green Bay road game in 97 in the playoffs. So Braid trails Jimmy Giles by 18 yards at the moment. Jimmy did that in the 81 season against the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll keep an eye on that. Big drive, obviously, guys, right here. Go get 7 and get the momentum back.
Yeah, Cameron Braid, 4 catches, 80 yards, and all 4 of his catches have been good for first downs. 3 of them coming on third down, and generally third down and long. But the Bucs have a fresh set of downs at the Washington 23-yard line. We move right to left, first snap of the fourth quarter. Bucs lead 18-16. The money quarter. In motion, Fournette out of the backfield. Brady throws it underneath, caught by Fournette. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. A gain of 8. He swung in motion, a little flat pass to the running back, and Fournette gets a gain of 8. The Bucs are in the Frontier Communications red zone. Rely on your ultimate teammate, Frontier. Don't go alone. We've seen a lot of number 28 in today's ball game. And again, we'll mention to fans just tuning in or maybe driving around to pick up something. We're without Ronald Jones, the second. Mojo injured a quad in pre-game practice and is unavailable. So we've seen Fournette and Keyshawn Vaughn. Vaughn fumbled and a steady dive to Fournette. Empty backfield now. Antonio Brown wide to the left from the 17-yard line. Here's the snap to Brady. Brady looking up. He goes down. He's sacked for the second time of the game at the 21-yard line. I don't know if he slipped or something, but as he tried to bounce away from the sacker, he fell down.
Yeah, and Payne got a quick victory against
Brady.
Kappa on that right guard position, and he showed up. Actually, Larson's still in there, number 62, and he was able to beat Larson quickly and showed up in Brady's face, and he just buried with the football.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead by 2, 18-16, third down and 7. The mark to make is the Washington 13. Here's Brady, quick out back, and he threw it too far for Antonio Brown to get. Tried to set up the screen, and it was tipped
By Moreland, number 20. He's coming off the edge, and if Brady gets this over the top, this is going to be an easy first down and maybe a touchdown. And unfortunately, Moreland just got a finger on it.
We had a right.
So Antonio Brown never got a chance to catch it.
That'll bring Ryan Suckup in. Bucks lead by 2. And want Ryan Suckup to convert his third field goal of the game, kicked a 29 and a 23-yard field goal. The spot here will be at the 28, a 38-yard attempt. Ryan Suckup.
You can't protect Brady.
Solid season for the Bucks. Here's the spot. The kick is airborne, and it is good again. The hat trick. He's got 3 up today, and that one by far the longest, 38 yards. So the Bucks lead 21.
Number 62 is a liability. Larson, because we lost Kappa. Kappa's hurt. Hopefully he'll be back next week. Ain't nothing serious. The limp. He just got limpy. And Tom Brady ain't got no time, man. 62, Larson, he sucks, man.
Cancer specialists, we provide world-class care close to home. Because when you're fighting cancer in these unprecedented times, you need the most advanced treatments, national clinical trials, and 24/7 access to an oncology care manager. We have a single-minded focus on the safety of our patients, as well as our courageous physicians, nurses, and staff members. And we're with you every step of the way. More at flcancer.com.
After everything you've been through lately, time apart's a good thing. I mean, maybe your home needs a vacation from you too. And you can clear your mind with Florida's most fresh air adventures in Tampa Bay. Dive into sunny water sports, traipse down trails in lush state parks, or explore Tampa Riverwalk's miles of waterfront views and outdoor dining. There's even world-class thrill rides and more at attractions with limited capacity. See how getting away can actually bring you closer at visittampabay.com.
Most daily fantasy sports sites let the pros have all the fun. At Monkey Knife Fight, they think that's trash, so they changed the game. See, Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy sports for the rest of us. Play your favorite sports with your favorite players. It's easy, fun, and there's not a pro or a shark in the pool. It's why they're proud to be the official daily fantasy partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So sign up now at monkeyknifefight.com and start playing for free. Monkey Knife Fight. Daily fantasy sports for the rest of us.
It's happening. Football is back. Sure, games will look different, but one thing remains the same. Hooters for game day. Hooters is the place to be with 22-ounce Bud Light, and Mick Ultra Big Daddies for only $4.99 all day, every day. And Corona beer buckets for $20 on the weekends. Show your Bucks pride with a collectible Buccaneer cup filled with an absolute Jolly Roger for $5. Staying in? Visit order.hooters.com for pickup or delivery. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983.
13:32 left in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21, Washington football team 16. The Bucks have the lead. We have not trailed in the game, but for some reason you just don't feel real comfortable leading by 5 on the road, even though you're playing a team that finished with a losing record to win their division, and they've got a quarterback making his first ever career start of the postseason, a guy that was in the XFL that never played a down. He has not played until this year for 2 years, and that's Taylor Heineke.
And he looks pretty comfortable tonight, for sure. And to his credit, he's been able to be out here, throw the ball accurately, and he's using his legs, which creates a problem for the Bucs defense, especially when they're in man-to-man coverage.
Bradley Pinion will kick to Danny Johnson. Johnson tried to return the last time. Pinion kicked it away. Pinion's kick will again go through the end zone. Led the NFL in touchbacks on kickoffs, 85 of them. And again, a touchback in the Washington football team will start at the 25-yard line. Coming up after the game is the Hooters post-game show. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983. It's January the 9th, and the Bucs are playing football in Landover, Maryland, FedEx Field. Bucs 8-21, Washington 16. Washington has the ball for the 4th time. And will start at their 25. Heineke looks left, looks up the middle, under pressure, gets rid of the ball. Had an eligible receiver in the area. That was Antonio Gibson, threw it at his feet. Big pressure by Raheem Nunez Roches.
Trying to start the drive. They're trying to set up a screen. I'm sorry, Gene.
We sacked him just one time.
Yeah, they're trying to set up a screen here, and it's like a play-action type screen, and Nunez Roches is able to show up in his face and prevent him from getting out of the pocket. So he just got rid of the football in the direction of Gibson.
Nunez Roches in his 6th season out of Southern Miss. Here is the snap on 2nd down and 10. We run a stunt, and they dumps the ball off. It is caught by Gibson in the flat, and he is dropped. As he gets it back to the line of scrimmage, may have gotten ahead for a couple. Levante David had him snagged, and we tried to strip the ball away.
Defense, baby.
Heineke
I'm
and
talking
the
about
Washington football team.
defense, bitch. Defense.
As a defense, these are the situations
Yeah.
you play for.
Yeah.
To get in
Here
these
come the pass.
situations and be able to pressure
Yeah.
the quarterback, but Bucks have struggled getting off the field on 3rd down today.
Buccaneers
You got it.
threaten the blitz, press man coverage of the line of scrimmage. Here is the snap on 3rd and 9. Pressure coming, pressure. He is hit, gets the pass away. It is an incomplete pass.
Yeah!
In the hands of the intended receiver. Good coverage in the secondary. Heineke goes down, he's hit hard.
Boom. Boom. 5 to 10.
With the slot
Big stop.
receiver.
Let's go.
On Logan Thomas, but Murphy Bunting comes up and he's able to break this up. Jason Pierre-Paul on the tackle, the hit of Heineke, and
Let's go.
He's favoring his arm as he's walking to the sideline.
All right, Tom Brady time. It's Tom Brady time.
Discomfort as he walks slowly to the Washington sideline. Medical personnel taking a strong, hard look at the young quarterback. On 4th down, the punt Tress Way. Left-footed punter kicks it deep. It bounces inside the 35, still rolling to the 31. And the Washington football team will down it right there, and the Bucks will begin. Again, a lot of attention to quarterback Taylor Heineke on the Washington sideline. 21-16. Bucks lead by 5. See if Tom Brady and the Bucks can get something going now offensively. We mentioned at the beginning of this second half, Washington tough in the 3rd quarter. They allowed just 30 points all season long in the 3rd quarter, and they shut down one of the hottest offenses in the National Football League in the 3rd period. We got nothing. We got points early in the 4th quarter. A Ryan Suckup field goal again. All cameras are on the Washington quarterback, Taylor Heineke. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 Tom Brady passes for touchdowns, 1 to Antonio Brown, and 1 to Chris Godwin. And they're warming up.
Brady time, baby.
Backup quarterback Steven Montez. So I don't know if we're going to see Taylor Heineke again in this ballgame. It's 1st down, Bucks.
We heard
at the 31-yard line. Brady, a deep drop, looking deep, throws the ball downfield. It is a caught ball by Mike Evans, sliding down to the 48-yard line.
Okay.
How in the world did he make that catch? He
Okay,
was
Tom.
slipping
I
and
see you,
sliding
Mike.
and falling and
Mike
still held
balling
on to
now.
it.
And he went off the sideline hurting as well. And this is just a deep hook route.
Okay.
He gets the corner going down.
We gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna finish this
yards
game
and
off
comes straight
now.
back to
We
the
good.
quarterback. He went down a little bit funny when he slid to catch the football.
Here come the refs.
Kind of worked directly to the sideline after the catch.
20-yard catch by Mike Evans at the 49-yard line of Washington. Draw play, and up there, runs for that daylight across the 40, inside the 35 to the 30-yard line. Longest run play of the day by a Buccaneer and Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Got a Buccaneer 1st down.
Really a nice hole up front.
Yeah.
Just a zone
Keep
run.
rolling,
Good block by
rolling.
Jensen.
Keep it rolling.
Right there at the center and point of attack. And Fournette's able to get through clean. Onto the safety.
17-yard run by Leonard Fournette.
Looks like Heineke's going into the locker room.
Yeah, 72 yards on 14 carries. Bucks now. On the move. At the Washington 32-yard line. The snap, play action, end around to Scotty Miller. Going to follow a convoy with Drake. Miller will be run out of bounds short of the 1st down marker at the 22-yard line. Scotty Miller, arguably the fastest
We got it.
Buccaneer.
We got it. Offense came through. Defense carried. Defense won this game, though.
To move the chains.
Defense won this game. We only got 16 points.
I tell you, and it looked like there was going to be a lot more yards to be had on that play. Got a good block by Cameron Brate, an offensive lineman on that edge. And to Washington's credit, they were able to show up and force him out of bounds.
It is 2nd down and 2. Here's the snap. Up the gut running left, Fournette. He'll move the chains. Boy, great effort by Fournette to secure the ball and make sure he got the 1st down yardage. Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the move. We lead 21-16. A touchdown would be great, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, it looks like, and we're speculating now, and TJ Reeves will get us a report from the sideline.
Number 73, the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 73.
At least TJ is closer to the sideline than you and me, David. And he'll try to get us an update on the condition of Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, and Montez is over there looking at the film on the sideline, and everybody's giving him a high five, expecting him to go in.
1st and 10, Brady drops, steps up in the pocket, goes toward the right corner. Caught ball inside the 5 by Mike Evans. It's 1st down and goal, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And this is something you don't see every day. Tom Brady gets flushed out of the pocket to his left and turns around and throws it all the way across the field to the 5-yard line to Mike Evans, who's wide open. And what a great throw with a lot of velocity on it.
And the Bucs are in the Frontier Communications red zone. Rely on your ultimate teammate, Frontier. Don't go it alone. Evans, 2 big catches.
Yeah, Evans coming through now.
Catches on this
offensive line looking better too.
Inside the 5-yard line. We mentioned inside the Frontier Communications red zone. And boy, Evans took a couple of vicious shots, but he hung on to the ball.
Woo!
It's 1st down and goal.
Woo! Evans
from
baller.
the 3-yard line. The snap, Brady wants to throw toward the end zone. Caught ball, Brady. Did he catch it? Did he hang on? He did. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's been a great night to be Cameron Brate, huh?
I tell you, what a great throw by Tom Brady. They have 3 tight ends over on the right side, and they run one into the flat, and Cameron Brate actually is falling down, and Tom Brady still is able to put it right on him so he can make the catch for a touchdown.
Cam Brate's 5th catch.
Yay! What's up, Big James?
Touchdown,
how the kids stuff? What's up, man?
And Cameron Brate from Harvard.
We good.
Hangs onto the ball.
Game over.
Touch the turf as replay. They will review all scoring plays, and if Brate does not hang on to the ball,
game over.
It is ruled a catch on the field.
Previous play is under review. The rolling on the field was a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. Got it.
And you heard Scott Novak, our referee. They're reviewing. They review all turnovers.
Let me see it.
And scoring plays. And I don't know if this is going to stand or not.
Oh, the ball's allowed to touch the ground. The question is, does he lose possession?
Like a touchdown to me.
Does he complete the catch?
He didn't even touch the ground.
And that's going to be something they're going to review.
It is under review. We'll step
he didn't catch it.
What it was. Is it a touchdown or not?
Nah.
This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
It's only for he didn't catch that.
Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today for your chance to win 2 season tickets to the Buccaneers 2021 season. Just go to Buccaneers.com/Ford to enter. The winner receives 2 season tickets plus the ultimate tailgate package, which includes 2 chairs, a grill, and a big screen TV. Don't wait. The winner will be announced on Facebook during Super Bowl 55. Enter the Ford VIP tailgate contest today. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers.
He ain't catch that shit. Nah, he ain't catch that ball. I saw the replay just now. He ain't catch it. I think it's only 2nd and goal, though. It's only 2nd and goal.
I'm News Channel 8's Avery Cotton, and if you haven't seen us lately, tune in tomorrow to see what's new. We have a new look.
What down was it? What down is it?
But we're still bringing you the biggest stories of the day from around Tampa Bay. Start your day with us weekday mornings on News Channel 8.
What down is it? What down is it? If they're going to call it back. What down are we on? 2nd or 3rd? What down is this coming up? Do you know? 2nd down. Oh, we gonna score anyway. We'll be all right. Oh, 2nd down.
It's time to get Frontier fiber optic internet.
Oh, that's only the 1st down. Oh, we good. We got two more shots on our
And because it's fiber optics, it's more resistant to bad weather. Frontier 500 meg starts at just $39.99 a month plus tax. See the light. Switch to fiber with Frontier fiber optic internet.
A touchdown should end this game. 2nd and goal. Yeah, we'll get in.
Services subject to
That's fine.
availability
I
and
ain't
applicable terms and
worried.
conditions.
A touchdown to win.
Opponent,
Yeah,
you got to know
touchdown.
your opponent. Once you understand their weaknesses, you can create the best strategy to win. That's what they do at Moffitt Cancer Center every day, using research to uncover smarter ways to defeat cancer. Ranked as the top cancer center in Florida and the Southeast by U.S. News and World Report. They're a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Learn more about the game-changing research and patient care at Moffitt.org.
I just had a ball
Moffitt Cancer Center.
9 minutes. 9 minutes left. I say he's handing the ball off to Fournette, man. Keep running the football. Keep running. I'll run the next 2 plays.
Well, replay review from New York has determined
I won't
that
even throw no more.
did not
I'll just run the next 2 plays. Touchdown. You got it.
So Tom Brady's 3rd touchdown pass of the game
Touchdown.
is disallowed. And
Yes,
the
sir.
Bucs will face second down and goal from the 3-yard
Looking
line.
good, looking
Tampa Bay
good.
Buccaneers lead 21-16. Cameron Brate's 5th catch of the game. 84 yards. Bucs go to work now. Second down and goal. Hand the ball off, and Fournette a stutter step.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just run
A
the
little
ball,
stutter
yeah.
step when he took the hand off and exploded off left guard of the Bucs. Get a badly needed touchdown.
Yeah,
It's
just run the
27
ball.
to 16.
And really a good block. Ty Johnson comes in motion, and Chase Young went out. He went out limping, and
That should
he's
do
getting
it.
his ankle
That
wrapped
should
as
do
we
it.
speak. But the Bucs took advantage, worked that left side.
That should do
Got
it.
some good blocking by the tight end and Donovan Smith on that left side.
Yeah, you dropped that ball. You knew you could catch
Fournette
that
got in there
ball.
pretty clean.
You know, most rookie wide receivers, it takes them a while to learn how to block. But this Tyler Johnson kid's the real deal.
He went right in there.
He went right in there, got his nose bloody, and got the block needed. And the Bucs get a touchdown from Leonard Fournette. Ryan Suckup for the point after touchdown. It's Tampa Bay 27, Washington 16. The point after touchdown. And
What the hell? Why Fournette throwing up the 666? Why did Fournette just throw up the 666? I'm just saying. The fuck was that? What that got to do with anything? The 666 for a touchdown. What, white power or 666? What the hell? Why you throwing that up?
The official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if the Bucs trust the good Greek, you should too. For the best move ever, whether it's across town or across the country, go to goodgreek.com. That's goodgreek.com for Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Tampa and throughout Florida.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV, Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg. Fire them cannons! Your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, 9:11 to go in the game, and the Bucs get a much-needed touchdown from Leonard Fournette for a 28-16 lead. And Gene and David injury update brought to you by Advent Health with award-winning care and a network of convenient locations. Advent Health is here to help you feel whole. Learn more at yourcareyournetwork.com. Taylor Heineke went to the locker room. They are checking his left shoulder. They have been checking his left shoulder. He is back on the sideline warming up. Again, the backup now, because Alex Smith is inactive, is a kid that's never played in the NFL, Steven Montez, the former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback of the last 3 seasons. So Heineke, again, is going to try to give it a go. And we were looking at some replays. He may have hurt that shoulder earlier in the half, diving for the touchdown, Gene, landing on the left shoulder, and it may have gotten progressively worse. Again, it's the non-throwing shoulder. We'll keep an eye on it as we go back.
Let's go.
And then TJ he went down hard when JPP almost sacked him.
Did he used to dress like this,
just as he threw the pass. Well, it wasn't a sack, but he spun him
Yeah,
around and he landed on that same shoulder.
That's when he got up and was holding his arm when he was leaving the field.
I didn't even know gay stuff.
16. Much needed touchdown drive engineered by Tom Brady. We thought Cameron Brate had capped it with a 3-yard touchdown grab, but after a lengthy replay review, it was ruled he did not catch it cleanly. It had contact with the surface, with the turf, and so on the next play, Tom Brady said enough's enough. He handed the ball off, and Leonard Fournette a little stutter step and exploded through a big block and scored the touchdown on the ground. That's our first rushing touchdown of the game. Brady's thrown 2 touchdown passes. Ryan Suckup has kicked 3 field goals, and Leonard Fournette just slammed into the line for a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Bucs are up 28-16. It does look like from here we will see Taylor Heineke on this next series. Bradley Pinion's kick goes through the end zone again, and the Washington football team will start at their 25-yard line, and Heineke will return to play.
And you can see he's got that left shoulder taped for support, so that must have been what they went into the locker room to do, so he can take his pads off and tape that thing up, and it's his non-throwing arm, so they're able to immobilize it a little bit to help him out.
After getting shut out in the third quarter, the Bucs have now scored 10 points here in the fourth. And Leonard Fournette's rushing touchdown capped a 7-play, 69-yard drive in 3 minutes, 22 seconds. First down, 10. Washington moving right. He drops to throw. Pocket starts to collapse, gets the pass away. Nice throw to a tight end and Sprinkle. Sprinkle makes the catch, and he had a lot of room on that left sideline for Heineke to throw to. That's the one guy we left uncovered was the tight end. Very seldom thrown to. And Sprinkle makes just his second catch of the season, albeit this is postseason.
And he was in the backfield, and he was checking on protection in case they bought the blitz. And then he went into the flat late where Heineke had to drop it off to him.
Washington football team's 5th possession of the second half. In motion, Cam Sims. They fake the jet sweep, hand it off to Antonio Gibson outside the numbers. He's running out of bounds, but he gets the first down.
Oh, Puff Daddy, yeah. Puff Daddy, sweeter than fish.
Antonio Gibson not having the game he would want. He spent.
All right, defense, let's
he was
go.
Injured and had to leave the field back in the first quarter.
Oh yeah.
And this guy who has averaged nearly 5 yards a carry in a tremendous rookie season for the Washington football team has been limited in his running attack. He has carried the ball 14 times for just 31 yards, including that 4-yard scoop around left end. It is first down and 10. Washington running out of time, 8:08 to go. Fourth quarter, they trail 28-16. Bucks are up by a dozen. From the 37-yard line, empty backfield, Taylor Heineke takes the snap. Can't get to him. The pass over the middle, post route, right down the middle. It's caught. Cam Sims, the slot receiver. And Heineke, what show?
Come on now. Come on, defense now. Come on now.
Slot receivers to the right side.
Come on now.
Sims just is able to run through the safeties, and somehow he's wide open. Heineke throws it a little bit high, but Sims is able to go up and get it. And Bucks are playing that zone defense, but maybe a little bit too soft right now.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, 23-yard catch. Here's the snap to Heineke. Throws the pass to the near sideline and run out of bounds. Logan Thomas, big tight end out of Virginia Tech.
Heineke come out the locker room,
that hard stuff on the sideline hard, but he bounces back up. The Washington football team are on the move.
Yeah, it's not over.
28-16. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to win our first postseason playoff game since 2002 when we won it all. Won the Super Bowl by beating the Oakland Raiders in San Diego. Blitz threatened, none coming. Heineke drops to throw, dumps it off, flat pass, caught by Antonio Gibson. He's knocked it out of bounds, shy of the first down marker. That'll bring up third down. Tampa Bay Buccaneer front four, even with a couple of blitz packages, have been unable to get to Taylor Heineke. We have one sack in the game.
Well, yeah, and because of his ability to escape the pocket and pick up yards with his legs, it's kind of slowed down the pass rush because they have to keep an eye on where he is rather than really getting after it. Because if they got out of position, Heineke could take advantage.
Third down and 3. And Dominican Sue in the middle. We said the blitzing safety. Heineke gets the pass away to the caught ball. First down. Needed to cross the 30-yard line. Got it to the just across the 30. And that will be a first down. Logan Thomas, the tight end, makes the catch.
Yeah, that zone. They shifted Thomas across, and the reason they do that is to see if it's man or zone. Nobody went with him. It was zone, and he sat down and made the catch.
Heineke drops to throw. Here comes him. He gets the pass away. It is caught by McKissick. And J.D. McKissick is snagged immediately as he makes the catch. We're under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay leads Washington 28-16.
We'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. We'll be all right, man.
Really the same thing here, and good job of staying deep.
We'll be all right, how the kids. We'll be all right, man.
Washington used a lot of time and a lot of plays.
We good. We
to
in
get
great,
down the
we in
field.
great position.
So they have to tighten up as they get in this red zone.
Well, Taylor Heineke making his first postseason start of his career.
Coaches has got to make the right call.
The GOAT, Tom Brady, dropping the throw. Heineke throws a deep route over the middle. Caught ball. Right down the hash marks, and Heineke hits Trey McLaurin. And McLaurin gets another big play. And it's a first down for the Washington football team. They're not going away, David. They're not going away. A 16-yard catch.
And it's zone coverage, and safeties are deep, and McLaurin gets over top of the linebackers.
Heineke looks toward the end zone, throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete. Don't know if Logan Thomas was the intended receiver. He was bracketed by a safety in a corner, and the pass sailed through the end zone. Incomplete. It will be second down and 10. Tampa Bay with a 28-16 lead, trying to keep Heineke out of the end zone. They have scored 2 rushing touchdowns in the game.
Yeah, he's
JD
picking us
McKissick,
apart.
a 2-yard run in the second quarter.
Heineke
And
picking
then
us
Taylor
apart,
Heineke
man.
with 2:11
He
to
playing
go.
good. See, I
In the
can't
third
take nothing
quarter,
away
an
from him.
8-yard
He
touchdown
playing
run. We
damn
think
good
that's where he injured
football.
his shoulder diving for the
Ain't
pylon.
shit you can do. He
Second
throwing
down from
dudes
the
open.
11-yard line of the Bucs, moving right.
He throwing
Three
people
receivers
open.
stacked to the left side, one to the right. Dropping Heineke to throw. Second down, throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete.
He
Intended
throwing
for
people
Cam
open.
Sims, and the Bucs have 3 defenders around the intended target with Levante David was dropping into coverage. It'll be third down and 10.
Yeah, and this is how the zone is supposed to work. And Levante David gets deep here, and he's able to get underneath the route to Sims, and he jumps up in the air, and he's frustrated because he was trying to tip it to himself, but he got one hand on it to make sure that it wasn't going to be a catch.
Well, Levante David denies what was a good-looking throw intended for Cam Sims. And the Washington football team, with under 5 minutes to go, faces third down and 10. They get a first down by reaching the 1. Empty backfield. Heineke looks those toward the left side of the end zone. It's a caught ball. Was he in bounds? Did both feet come down? Steven Sims has a touchdown for Washington. And just like that, the Washington Football Club is back in business. A 75-yard drive. And Heineke's first touchdown pass of the postseason ever.
Really, just
Well,
a
it's a
tremendous
good game
throw.
now.
He's the middle receiver on the left side, and
Good game now.
Murphy Bunting is there, and they're going to have to take a look at this. I'm not sure if he got 2 feet in
Good game.
or not. Yeah, it looks like he did drag that back foot. And what a tremendous throw by Heineke. He gets rid of it early, and Murphy Bunting gets caught a little bit flat-footed, and it's in a great spot for Sims to go get it.
11
Tom
play,
Brady,
75-yard
let's
drive
finish
in
the game
4
off,
minutes and
Tom.
20 seconds. How about that answer by the Washington football team?
Rolling on
It's
the field
28
was
to
touchdown.
22.
We're reviewing the previous play.
28 to 22 with a point after pending. Now, if you're Ron Rivera, the riverboat gambler Ron Rivera, former Carolina Panther head coach, first year with the Redskins, you roll the dice and go for 2.
These Redskins,
Make it a
Redskins
one-possession
fans
ball
happy as hell about this
4:51
Heineke
left
guy.
in the fourth
Oh,
quarter.
he's Christ to them right now. They talk about him like he's the
Taylor
next coming of
Heineke
Jesus.
with a perfect throw
Only he
to
started
the left
earlier.
corner of the end zone. And a great grab by Steven
Y'all Redskins
Sims.
fans
And gets that second foot down. They're reviewing the play, but I think it's a touchdown. TJ Reeves, you got a better angle?
Okay, there's one little thing they are probably looking at. Does Sims maintain possession of the ball while going out of bounds? He clearly has the second foot down, like Dave is talking about, toe tapping, but that ball is wiggling as he goes out of bounds, and they're just taking an extra look. Did he juggle it enough where it comes off his hands that this is maybe incomplete? What a huge moment here if they do call it incomplete. Not likely, guys, but that's got to be what they're looking at.
Moss Nissan, where the goal is never to lose your business over price. Now, the Washington Football Club, after Tom Brady engineered a 69-yard scoring drive, capped by a 3-yard Leonard Fournette run to give the Bucs a 28-16 lead. Washington comes right back, and they get a touchdown. It's 28-22. And replay review is still taking a long, long look at whether or not Steven Sims held onto that ball. And it is a touchdown. Steven Sims out of Kansas.
I think he got it.
An
He got
undrafted
it.
free agent. The
I think he
Buccaneers
got it. They
sideline.
going for it on fourth down anyway.
And TJ, yeah, you're exactly
But
right.
he
They're
got it,
showing
man.
the Tom
I think
Brady
he
on the
got it. Look like
sideline,
it.
and he's waving his arms as incomplete, and he does get
look
2
like he
feet
got it
in,
in
but
there.
to TJ's point, it looks like he's bobbling that ball a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And doesn't actually
I think they're
take
going to give it to him. I don't think he can
until he's out
overturn
of
that.
bounds.
After reviewing the play, the rolling of touchdown stands.
Yeah. You can't over,
And
you
it
can't
is
overturn it. It's not
28-22.
enough.
We could talk about juggle or not, but it is ruled a touchdown after replay review, 28-22. Now, if you go for 2 now, it's still just a 4-point difference.
Right, yeah. It's
You're
not-
probably going to go
so
for just the 1 point there.
Still going to need a touchdown either way.
4:51 left. A lot of time in this football game. And the favored Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in a dogfight in D.C., actually in Landover, Maryland. The D.C. and dogfight sort of sound good together. Dustin Hopkins for the point after touchdown. It is good. And it is 28-23. 11-play, 75-yard drive, and Heineke goes an 11-yard TD pass to Steven Sims. Well, Heineke with his legs. Heineke with his arms.
Mike Evans eating Washington's lunch, man. They have no answer for Mike Evans.
We're going to see Stephen Montell.
Or Cameron Brake.
This Heineke kid's a tough guy. He's got a graduate degree in engineering. He was studying calculus back in the summer. What were you studying, Dave? It wasn't calculus, was it? He just finished his engineering degree.
Look at what the Redskins.
You know what? That's not an easy degree to get. From his alma mater, Old Dominion. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady throwing 2 touchdown passes, Ryan Suckup kicking 3 field goals, and Leonard Fournette scoring a rushing touchdown. And still, the Washington football team is in this ball game. Well, you're not a division winner unless you come out to win football games.
Yeah, and they've really played pretty good the second half of the year. The games they've lost, they've all been close, similar to what we're playing today. So this is characteristic of Washington, especially the second half of this season. And the Bucs just need to go back out on offense and drive down the field like we've seen them do. And if they can mix up the run and pass, they're going to use a lot of time and really put the pressure on this Washington football team. They need to come out and produce.
For some reason, Dave, the Washington football team had surrendered 50 sacks coming into the ballgame, tied for 29th in the NFL, 3 different starting quarterbacks, and we've gotten to Heineke just once tonight. Here is the kickoff. Following the touchdown will be returned by Mickens from the 15-yard line. Outside the numbers, and he's run out of bounds around the 23-yard line. That kick almost went out of bounds. Mickens fielded the thing around the 15-yard line, is run out of bounds shy of the 25, and the Buccaneers will go to work from there. Tom Brady. Already another 300-yard passing game. He has 99 in the regular season. He's completed 20 of 38 passes for 330 yards, 2 touchdowns. His QB rating is 99.7.
Number 73 of the offense is reporting as eligible, number 73.
But he knows that this game is not over, and it's Tom Brady time to move this football club.
Tom Brady time.
Play again next week in the division round. Bucs will start. 4:48 to go from the 23-yard line. Hand the ball off and running. Fournette will pound his way out to the 25 again. Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 5th possession. On the second half, Bucs led at halftime 18-7. Washington scored 9 points in the third quarter, shut out the Bucs. But the Bucs got a suck-up field goal, a Leonard Fournette touchdown run. We had outscored Washington 10-0 until that last scoring drive, engineered by Taylor Heineke, 28-23. Fournette the setback, sidecar to the right hip of Tom Brady. Mike Evans wide to the left, and Cameron Brake swings in motion to the left. Here's the low snap, caught nicely by Brady, goes a deep pass downfield. It is a caught ball. Evans inside the 40-yard line.
Woo!
Evans over the shoulder, 2 defenders near him.
Let's go!
And that's vintage Tom Brady in the toughest of moments. Snaps a little bit low. He's starting to get some pressure. He lays his ball out over the top for Mike Evans, and it couldn't be in a better spot for a nice, easy throw and catch on the side.
Number 73 of the offense is reporting as eligible, number 73.
Mike Evans, impressive. A 100-yard receiving game in his first postseason appearance ever. Great job, Michael. Number 13 in your program, a 38-yard catch. And the Bucs are at the Washington 40-yard line. And the ball off. Fournette tries to get outside the numbers. Curls up to 35 to the 30. He slides down to the 25-yard line. Well, that's a nice run by Leonard Fournette. He's getting close to a 100-yard rushing game.
Tom, hey.
300-yard passer, a 100-yard receiver, and Fournette close to a 100-yard rusher.
This ball was designed to go inside. And
offense looking really unstoppable.
The opportunity to get outside and around the edge. And the best part of this run, Gene, is the veteran guy being smart. He doesn't run out of bounds. He slides in bounds and forces Washington to use a timeout here.
Tampa Bay 28, Washington 23. Timeout, Washington football team. Leonard Fournette, 18 carries, 92 yards. And another first down gallop around the right edge by the Former LSU Bengal
Number 73, the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 73.
Mike Evans has 6 catches for 119 yards. He becomes the first NFL player in history to record 1,000-yard receiving season 7 years in a row. Delay handoff, and Fournette slams it off left guard and fights his way ahead for maybe a 1-yard gain. Maybe a yard and a half.
Timeout.
And the
Washington.
Buccaneers running some clock now and forcing Washington to spend
Use their
timeouts.
timeouts,
Your
for sure.
Ford F-150 drive of the game. Well, that drive just a moment ago, Leonard Fournette capped with a 3-yard touchdown, 69-yard drive, 7 plays. Our first touchdown drive of the second half.
Yeah,
And
be
this
quiet.
one could be in play
That's
too.
okay.
But let's go ahead with that one that gave
We
the
got a lot of
Bucs a
weapons, man.
28-16 lead.
A lot of
Your
weapons.
Ford F-150 drive of the game. Ford F-150, the official truck of the NFL and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 119 yards. Cameron Brate, a big-time game for the tight end out of Harvard, 80 yards on 4 catches. It's second down and 9 Bucks from the Washington 26-yard line. Play action fake. Brady under pressure. He'll be sacked to the backfield. 3rd sack of the game by Washington, and Deron Page got 2 of them.
3rd and final timeout.
Oh,
And that one hurts.
that hurt.
Backs you up on the fringe of field goal range, but they're trying to get the play action going, and Payne just does a great job again of winning quick. And Larson is the guy that's in for Kappa, and he gets beat quick again and shows up in Brady's face. He doesn't even have an opportunity to get rid of the football.
Well, Larson going toe-to-toe with the first-round draft pick out of Alabama. An outstanding career at Alabama, SEC defensive leader for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He's alongside another Alabama Crimson Tide. They both have championship rings. Jonathan Allen, also a first-round pick out of Alabama. We haven't mentioned Chase Young very much today, nor Montez Sweat. Sweat has 1 sack, though. Deron Payne has 2, and Brady's been sacked 3 times in the game, and that will bring up 3rd down and long. See if Tom Brady can work his magic. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 28-23 lead. Out of the timeout taken by Washington to stop the clock. The line of scrimmage, the 35-yard line. Here is the snap. Brady looking, comes the ball underneath, caught ball at the 25, hurtling to the 19-yard line is Chris Godwin. And he'll be just short of a Buccaneer first down. And Godwin gets up a little slowly.
Yeah, he gets up hobbling, but they're pretty darn close to this first down, and they got a running clock, and they're going to come out and kick a field goal to try to get an 8-point advantage, put the pressure on Washington.
Washington football team out of timeouts. The Bucs are in the Frontier Communications red zone with a great effort by Godwin. Rely on your ultimate teammate, Frontier. Don't go it alone. Important field goal attempt by Ryan Suckup. He is 3 for 3 today. The spot will be at the 27, a 37-yard field goal. He's made 29, 23, and 38-yard field goals. Here's the snap, the spot down. The kick is airborne. It is just inside the left upright. It's good. And the Buccaneers lead 31-23.
Oh.
And with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $1,500 to
All right,
Children's
defense,
Hospitals as
man,
part of the
I thought,
Kicking for Kids program.
Hey, we got a
Learn
good
more,
kicker.
visit RaymondJames.com. Well, the Washington football team
Good job.
out of timeouts.
No timeout.
And they will have the ball with 2:49 to go. TJ Reeves, you got something for us.
Well, the accolades continue as Mike Evans has now gotten to 119 yards, Gene, and that is the most receiving yards in a single playoff game for a Buccaneer ever. Much needed 3 there. You'd have loved to have 7 and or kill the clock, but you needed the 3 there to push it back to an 8-point game, and now it will be up to the defense to get the stop here at the end, guys.
37-yard field goal through the uprights for Ryan Suckup, his 4th made field goal of the game. He is the reigning NFC Special Teams Performer of the Week. And now it's on the shoulders, the one good shoulder, one bum shoulder of young Taylor Heineke to see if the Washington football team can come down and score a 2-point conversion and tie this game. 9-play, 70-yard drive in 3 minutes, 11 seconds. And capped by that Ryan Suckup field goal.
And they got that sack. If Brady could have got rid of it, still have control of the ball.
Bradley Pinion's kickoff will sail over the head of Terry Johnson Danny Johnson, and the ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line after the touchback. Well, 7 plays, 58 yards. The Bucs answer the Heineke to Steven Sims touchdown drive. We get 3 and lead 31-23. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now. See if we can throttle the guy wearing number 4.
Damn, if we didn't go for that 2-point conversion when we had the lead, this game would be over already. We'd be up by 9 points. We'd be up by 2 scores. If we didn't go for that 2 when we had 16, when we was up 16, I think 15-7. If we didn't go for 2, we would have won the game.
For a first down. See if
The game would be over right now.
We're on the offense. It's generally in the area where defensive holding occurs. Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, they're going to get a linebacker for holding Logan
Fire on the
Thomas.
pass. Holding. Defense number 43. Penalties decline. First down.
Well, the penalty on the Buccaneers of the deep secondary.
It's Cockrell.
They said Russ Cockrell wears number 43, and he was the guilty party. And the Washington football team is not going to go away. Bucs lead by 8, 31-23, and they have a first down at the 41-yard line. Moving right. Here's the snap, and Heineke drops out of the shotgun, looks to his right, throws to his right. It is a caught ball for a first down in Buck territory on the Tampa Bay 48-yard line. And slot receiver Cam Sims makes a nice
driving on us
catch.
so easy, though?
Clock a factor now.
How they driving on us so easy?
Out of timeouts. 2:31 to go. Another flag thrown, and that stops the clock.
Oh.
I did not see the flag, Dave. I'm sorry.
I didn't either. I was wondering.
Fire on the pass. Holding. Defense number 35. Penalties decline.
Come on, defense.
Well,
Damn.
5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Jamel Dean is guilty, so they declined the penalty. He was defending right at the line of scrimmage. Trey McLaurin. And McLaurin was held briefly, and the official spotted it. Flag thrown. The ball is at the Buccaneer 49-yard line. Can we stop this kid named Heineke? Gonna have to. We lead by 8, 2:31 left. Dropping Heineke, looking Heineke over the middle. That ball is incomplete. And that time the defender got.
Hey, this defensive coordinator starting to piss me off. I'm starting to get real mad at our defensive coordinator. This is bullshit. Ain't no way in the hell they should be doing this like this easy. What defense is he calling? We give him so much goddamn cushion.
He's about 40 to 45%.
Why are we playing so
guy,
soft?
but we haven't blitzed that much to get to Heineke. Or at least if we have blitzed, we have not been successful. We have just one quarterback sack, and that's by Nelson, the defensive end. Logan Thomas in motion, second down 10 from the Buck 49. Blitz coming. Pass has gotten away on us. Juggled and caught by McKissick, and he drops the ball.
Look at that. Look at that. You bring pressure. Look at him.
Trying to get out of bounds. He sort of fumbled the ball. And they're going to stop. They're going to stop.
They're talking about it on the sideline.
McKissick juggled and juggled and juggled, and he made a football move after the ball was slapped away. See if that's going to be a caught ball.
Rolling on the field as the pass was incomplete. In third down.
Well, it's an incomplete pass. They're not going to review it. Well,
Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes, 22 seconds. To 22.
Well, you had Mike Edwards covering.
Thank you.
That was juggled and juggled and then juggled some more. And by the time Scott Novak's crew indicated and told us it was an incomplete pass, we kept looking to see. It was juggled all the way, and it looked like he had control for a brief pick of the clock. And then it was Mike Edwards knocking it away. Third down and 10. Blitz coming. Heineke flushed it. He's sacked at the
Yeah!
That time the blitz pays off, and Levante David has a quarterback sack. His first playoff game of his career.
Let's go!
It was really a great effort. They were bringing 2 guys, Levante David and then Jason Pierre-Paul off the slot, and they ran into each other coming through. But really a great job, just effort staying after Heineke and getting him on the ground.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning brought to you by Ford F-150, the official truck of the NFL, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 31-23, Bucs lead. It's fourth down for Washington. The Raymond James well-played plan of the game. Well, I think you go back to the touch.
A lot of pressure early on. Jason
My
Pierre
bad,
comes
everybody
around, and
left.
Heineke does a great job of making
I
a
don't know
miss.
what happened.
Once
Sorry.
he spins around, he throws it up for grabs.
Yeah!
And Bucks can just take a knee
I don't
right
give a
here.
damn. Oh, everybody
Carlton
back
Davis,
now
instead
anyway.
of trying to catch this, really should have just knocked
All
it
right,
down
so
because
we
he
got
almost
2
pops
minutes.
it up in the air for
This trying to
Logan
be a really
Thomas
good
to
game.
grab it, but
Damn.
fortunately it fell to the ground.
Win it. All you want to do is win in
6'6",
advance.
250 pounds, and even with 2 defenders around him, he's still a threat to make a catch, climbing a ladder and using his size. It's kneel down time, victory formation for the Buccaneers. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be a winner tonight in Landover, Maryland. And Tom Brady will take us one step deeper into the 2020 playoffs here in early 2021. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 touchdown passes from Tom Brady, a touchdown run from Leonard Fournette, and don't overlook the special teams play. 4 made field goals by Ryan Suckup. Remember, we had competition in the preseason. Who's going to be the kicker? Bruce Arians says, I like this guy Suckup. He brings him in, and he becomes the kicker. And the rest, as they say, history. Found a kicker, didn't we? Another kneel down by Brady. And with 1:07 to go, Washington will not stop the clock. And Bruce Arians will be 3-1 all time against the Washington football team. And will be 2-2 in the playoffs. Great.
All right, I'm back. Bucks win. We got the playoff win. The internet crapped itself. If anybody want to come on and talk about the game, we can. Or I can just get on before I get spit on. I gotta go and get moving. But yeah, man, Bucks wins a Bucks life. We got it, bro. We got it. Thank y'all for joining me, y'all. Hit that like button before y'all go. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank y'all for showing up, man. Bucks got a hard-on victory. We're gonna beat the Pack next week. I can't wait to get those rowdy Packer fans up in here. We're gonna bust that ass like we did. We beat them like 44-10 in the season or something. We're gonna bust that ass. It's a Bucks life. And the Packers defensive line not as good. Ain't no way as good as Washington defensive line. We should do what we want offensively on them. Their defense is average. And with that, man, thank y'all for showing up, man. Hit that like. I'll be going live Tuesday with 50 Cut. And I'm gonna do some more games. Woo, stop. Appreciate y'all for joining me, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. I'm out.